Now from our studios in Lagos by the publisher of Ovation magazine and former PDP presidential aspirant Bashorun Dele Momodu, who until recently was the director of strategic communications for the Atiku National Campaign Management Committee. And great to see you, Dele Momodu, and it's nice to see you smiling in the end there. I thought you had a scowl on your face, and I was wondering whether it was aimed at us or at Minister Wike or President Tinubu. Well, but, you know, we just had the PDP... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Charles Saneagolu. It's always a pleasure to be on your program. Yeah, thank you for inviting me again.
Well, it's always brilliant having you on. And let's just start with the PDP, the chairman that we heard there saying when we get to that level, we will sanction Mr. Wike. What does he mean by that level? What level is he talking about?
Well, I cannot speak on behalf of PDP because I am not the National Publicity Secretary. But I will speak as a member of PDP who is quite worried about the ongoing rascality, not just with our party, but the APC leadership that seeks to benefit from the crisis in PDP. I said it before, so it's not new. If I had the power, I would have fired Wike long ago. There is nothing to it for me, but the PDP leadership must have their reason for keeping him to continue to trouble the party. Anyone who knows Wike very well knows that he wants to eat his cake and have it at the same time. Wike wants to have one leg in APC, another leg in PDP. There is no doubt that Wike is still nursing his presidential ambition, and he wants to use the Tinubu template, if possible, plus the Donald Trump template, which is by being tempestuous, harass everybody, bully everyone into submission. And Nigeria allows it. He's trying to copy what he saw in Lagos State, where the then Governor Tinubu left in 2007 and has been in control of Lagos till now. He wants to replicate the same thing in Rivers. The only difference is that Rivers is not Lagos. And the people of Rivers are saying it clearly. And this is even above partisanship. APC, PDP, everyone, Labour Party, everyone in Rivers right now wants only one thing: to rescue their state from a charging bull, a man who feels that is the sole owner of Rivers State, not just PDP. Wike believes that no other person should have a say about what happens in Rivers. And I'm a student of history. I know that when a man, whether you are a tyrant, dictator, or whatever nomenclature you want to use, gets to that level, people are going to resist you. The day you call a man a slave, the man will react. And that is what I think Sim Fubara, the governor of Rivers, has done. Anyone who knows this man will know that he is the most perfect gentleman you would ever know. I used to do a few media things with Wike, and I have seen Sim Fubara at work. Very diligent, very respectful, very obedient. So it is surprising that within 6 months, the house seems to have collapsed on both Wike and Fubara. And when you talk about intervention from the presidency, yes, it is the right of every president to maintain peace, law, and order. But what I did not see in President Tinubu a few days ago was a fair-minded intervention. The intervention should have been for him to call Wike to order. There was no crisis in Rivers. Only one man is giving problems in Rivers, and that's Wike. Because Wike wants to be the maximum authority in Rivers. So I expected the president to call him, say, Oga, you were governor for 8 years. Now I've given you another sumptuous meal in Abuja. So why don't you just settle in Abuja and let the Rivers people take care of themselves? That is what I will expect ordinarily. But what did we see? They continue to pander to Wike as if he is the almighty God in Nigeria, just because he supported APC in the last election.
Right. Well, look, can I just come in there? It's very interesting. The very sort of the very comprehensive analysis that you've given there. In your, I think it was your text on Instagram. Yes, you described President Tinubu's intervention in the crisis as legally absurd. Do you mind explaining what you mean by that?
Yeah, I mean, because there are already court cases ongoing on the Rivers crisis. And so how does a president who is not a judge announce and give instructions? Some media describe it as directives, that all the commissioners who resigned should be taken back. Those commissioners in the first instance were all appointed by Wike for Fubara. Fubara was just a figurehead. Then those who voluntarily left the House of Assembly, 27 of them, we read that 2 of them ran back. Maybe when reality dawned on them, they ran back. So those 25, you say, take them back. Their salaries should be paid. Then the speaker. Now, there was a speaker and there is a speaker. So how does a president now intervene and say the speaker, who has already walked out of the assembly, should go back? How do you do that when it's a legal process? That's why I say it is absurd. And interestingly, as if by divine intervention, there was a speech by the former governor of Lagos State, a man that I respect.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my mother gave me 10 rats on my mind, 9 left for the road. 8 days of Funkwadu, 7 pepper soups, 6 sissy snails, 5 fried fish, 4 cocoa bangos, 3 party jollof, 2 giz dodo. I go for a week they go see. On the 12th day of Christmas, my mother gave me 12 spicy suya, 11 rishi rishi, 10 rats on my mind, 9 left for the road. 8 days of Funkwadu, 7 pepper soups, 6 sissy snails, 5 fried fish, 4 cocoa bangos, 3 party jollof, 2 giz dodo. I go for a week they go see.
Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Sing along, say so make I tell you if you never hear. All man just want to feel Larry. All you want know is the end of the year, so you better come near, make we vibe and celebrate. Yeah, it's a joyful holiday, so we are flakes and we share that love and care. So you want know it's the end of the year, so you better come near, make we vibe and celebrate. Hey, somebody say, you say, somebody say, you say, Merry Christmas.
some media describe it as directives, that all the commissioners who resigned should be taken back. Those commissioners in the first instance were all appointed by Wike for Fubara. Fubara was just a figurehead. Then those who voluntarily left the House of Assembly, 27 of them, we read that 2 of them ran back. Maybe when reality dawned on them, they ran back. So those 25, you say, take them back. Their salaries should be paid. Then the speaker, now there was a speaker and there is a speaker. So how does a president now intervene and say the speaker who has already walked out of the assembly should go back? How do you do that when it's a legal process? That's why I say it is absurd. And interestingly, as if by divine intervention, there was a speech by the former governor of Lagos State, a man that I respect so much, Mr. Babatunde Raji Fashola, SAN, that a president cannot intervene in a constitutional matter. And the case in Rivers is nothing but a constitutional matter. It has nothing to do with APC, with PDP. The thing is already in court. Some people have walked away from their jobs voluntarily. There was no crisis. They were being teleguided or misguided by Wike, who told them resign. And like robots, they all resigned. And that's the situation of Nigerian politics. Because of food that people want to eat, one man sits down somewhere and is pressing button on them like robots, and they are all responding. Even look at the crisis in PDP. Wike had 5 of them. Where are the other 3? Like Sudai bombers, they committed suicide and disappeared into oblivion. They lost all their elections because of the ambition of one man. So why can't politicians learn that this godfatherism will not lead Nigeria anywhere but Golgotha?
So let me
It's
just...
unfortunate.
Right. It is certainly unfortunate. I would agree with you on that score. But do you agree with those who say that this is an opportunity for the PDP to really be the opposition and hold the president, Mr. Wike, and all their people to account for appearing to go against the provisions of the Constitution?
You see, you do not understand the extent of the Wike virus in PDP. So sometimes virus is treatable but not curable. So, and it takes time. So you can take pills and everything, but the virus has to wear itself out. And I'm happy that the virus is being dealt a fatal blow by his own man, Fubara. When he was putting and picking Fubara, he thought nobody would challenge him. Fubara will carry files to Wike's house or office on daily basis whenever he's available. He will belch instructions and orders at him. And you know, after some time, even a man must respect himself that, look, what am I doing here? And then to the extent that there were reports that Wike will scream at him in the presence of his subordinates. So I'm not surprised that this happened. We've been hearing it before everything blew in the open. My own position is just one. President Tinubu should call Wike and say, Wike, do you want to go back to Rivers or do you want to stay in FCT? That is what a president who means well will do. And I'm appealing that Tinubu will do just that. Call Wike to order. Let him leave the people of Rivers to do their own thing. Nobody, when Wike was governor, could anybody have instructed him on what to do? Amechi once upon a time was his boss. Did he ever listen to Amechi? Dr. Peter Odili was Amechi's boss before then. So where did Wike get this impression that suddenly is the sole owner of Rivers State.
Well,
And he keeps boasting that he's the one who's been maintaining PDP. PDP maintained him to where he is today.
Well, let me ask
Without
you
PDP,
this.
there will be no Wike today.
Let me ask you this, because that's a very interesting point that you raise. I mean, you've known Mr. Wike for quite some time now. I mean, we've seen videos of you guys sort of exchanging banter, having a good chat and a good laugh and so on. What do you think has made him popular and helped fuel his rise to such a position of prominence in both the PDP and the Nigerian political firmament? I mean, didn't the signs of his, if you like, alleged cantankerousness show up as he was rising? Didn't you guys see the signs?
There is no governor of Rivers State that will not be popular with the amount of resources available to Rivers. There is none. Dr. Peter Odili was the darling of PDP. Once upon a time, he almost became president, just like Wike. Chibuke Rotimi Amechi was a superstar governor in Rivers. But there was finesse to what they were doing. Wike threw everything to the winds. Wike is like a bull in a china shop. That is the difference. So, you know, you can be popular, but popular in a negative manner. Wike is a damn good projects man. I give that to him all the time. And that was the basis of my relationship with him. I will maintain that forever. That is a damn, but when a man begins to have messianic tendencies, when you begin to see yourself as the Alpha and Omega, God himself will come down and show you that you are not. I gave the example of Iyalode Ibadan, Efuseta Aniwura. Go and read the history of Iyalode, Efuseta Aniwura. Talofe Fabogunde mi, anybody comes say, no, what are you doing by my door? You should not come near me. Wike is a control freak. And I have begged him publicly and privately that you are doing a good job. Concentrate on that good job. But Wike's word must be law. And Wike must fight every enemy, whether imaginary or real or whatever, he must fight. And he cannot forgive. This Fubara thing, look, if I were Wike strategically, the moment President Tinubu called the two of them the first time, he should have used that excuse to save himself from this embarrassment. Because when your child stands up and says, yeah, beat me, if you like, kill me, I don't mind, you are completely demystified. There is nothing Wike can say again. Fubara has already demystified him. And he missed that opportunity given to him by President Tinubu when he invited them. He could have said, oh, Fubara, I forgave you because the president called me. But he disrespected the president. He disrespected the people. Papa Edwin Clark appealed to him. He would not listen. Even his friend, one of his friends that everybody knows was supporting him, came out about 2 weeks ago in a video broadcast, Asari Dokubo, telling him, this thing you are doing is dangerous. I can tell you, if they can get away with it in Lagos, Wike is not going to get away with it in Rivers. I'm very convinced about that.
Let me come in here. I mean, I have to say it's really, really interesting listening to you and listening to the way that you're systematically and comprehensively analyzing this nettlesome issue. And I have to ask you this: how toxic, given all these things you've told us about the way different people have reacted, the impact he's had on the PDP, the president being dragged into it and all the rest of it, how toxic would you say this political issue in Rivers State has made Nigeria at the moment?
We look like a big joke. And for those who suffered for this democracy, talk to people every day, everywhere I go, people talk to me that they can't believe what is going on. One of the reasons why Tinubu was popular as governor of Lagos was the way he fought for the independence and autonomy of Lagos against President Olusegun Obasanjo. We all applauded him, gave him a standing ovation for it. He went as far as the Supreme Court to fight Obasanjo. He wanted to create more local government areas in Lagos and they said no. I'm sure you remember that story. But He never gave up. He never gave in. He fought President Obasanjo to his standstill. And that was when everybody said, yes, this man is a political genius. How can the same man today meander his way into power and then be acting contrary to what he couldn't take at that time? He couldn't take it. So if he's watching me, I'm advising him that, look, President Tinubu, do unto others what we have them do unto you. Wike will never allow anybody to dictate to him. So why does he think that Fubara is his houseboy? And the people of the Rivers are even saying no. Even if Fubara is your house help, that is your business. But the moment this man is governor, he must operate and serve us appropriately.
Well, I mean...
So that's all I can say about it.
Yes, let me ask you this quickly, but before I get to another question. I mean, it's interesting that I was looking at that peace accord that was signed, and the PDP chairman in Rivers State was one of the signatories to the agreement. I mean, I wonder if you know on what authority he was there and signed that document. I mean, was he there with the blessing of the national leadership of the PDP, or was he there under the auspices of Mr. Wike? Because it seems extraordinary that coming from the PDP that he would support such an agreement on behalf of the PDP.
Let me tell you, the president of Nigeria is probably the most powerful president on planet Earth. He can turn a man into a woman and a woman into a man. To quote Chief Alex Akinyele of blessed memory, I once interviewed him, and that was his description of the Nigerian president. Anyone will be intimidated going into the villa. It's natural. There are not many people. Even Wike, upon all his gra-gra, you can see that when it comes to Tinubu, he's groveling, almost prostrating. He's opening doors for people in the office of the chief of staff. That's how powerful the president. I could not believe my eyes when I saw Wike opening door for Bajamia Emila's PA, Bobo, and all that. They have boiled Wike. Wike is well boiled now, APC. Because when a mafia meets a bigger mafia, you'll be sober. Wike has met more than his match. In fact, very soon Wike will become an orphan. Because APC are not going to allow him to come and scatter their own party the way he scattered his own party. Nobody can.
All right, guys, I need to come in here quickly. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all for your time with us again today. Today is Thursday, 21st December 2023. Yes, when a mafia meet the bigger mafia. So Tinubu is not the bigger mafia. Wike is the small mafia. You don't meet the bigger mafia. It's not opening door for the PA of Bajabi Amila. Kai! Lawa. Hi, Nigerians, I pity for those of una wey say, una see wetin wrong, we are saying I must support her by fire, by force. No problem. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thank you very much. Good evening to every one of you. Merry Christmas to you all, my people. Thanks for joining us again today. Today is Thursday, 21st December 2023. Thank you very much, Mother of all Mommy Diaspora. I appreciate you always, and I love you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much, Lady Genia. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the super chat earlier on as well. May your pocket never run dry. Thanks for your continuous encouragement as well. Jude King, I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Adesuwas, I get there. Washington Morige. Thank you very much, Mr. Abo Aze. Thank you, my wonderful people. Wabo Felix, thanks for joining us. Good evening to you. Push Mom, can see you as well. Thank you, Evie Jack. Ovias Peter, thank you, Femi Bash, thank you, Promise, Idubuze, and many others. Moni Olagbia is with us as well. Good evening to you, madam. Thanks for joining us. Ariomi Abdul, thank you. Amaka E, thank you very much. Amaka E, bless, we miss you yesterday. We cannot believe I see your comment yesterday. Anyway, Ezewango, thank you very much. Thank you, Onsu Emmanuel, Don Oracle, and many others right there. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you. Please help us to press on the like button because I've showcased so many people already on the screen. So we need to move on right now. I appreciate you all for joining us this evening. Let's continue to talk about the things that's affecting us. Yes, it's getting worse, unfortunately. I'm sorry, it's getting worse. If it's getting good, of course, if it's getting better, I'll certainly come here. I'm not a biased person, but it's getting worse. That's just it. I have a couple of videos to play for you guys. I'm going to leave Dele Momodu's own right there, or should we continue with it? I think, okay, that part he was talking about, Wike is a small mafia. Let's listen to that for the next 1 or 2 minutes. Then I'll quickly switch because I really want our panelists to talk to us today. Thank you very much, Divine Judge, just coming in right now. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Do your part, press on the like button, help us to share. Thank you. Let's listen further with what Dele Momodu have to say about Wike here. Thank you so much.
Probably the most powerful president on planet Earth. He can turn a man into a woman and a woman into a man. To quote Chief Alex Akinyele of blessed memory, I once interviewed him, and that was his description of the Nigerian president. Anyone will be intimidated going into the villa. It's natural. There are not many people. Even Wike, upon all his gra-gra, you can see that when it comes to Tinubu, he's groveling, almost prostrating. He's opening doors for people in the office of the chief of staff. That's how powerful the president. I could not believe my eyes when I saw Wike opening door for Bajamia Emila's PA, Bobo, and all that. They have boiled Wike. Wike is well boiled now, APC. Because when a mafia meets a bigger mafia, you'll be sober. Wike has met more than his match. In fact, very soon Wike will become an orphan. Because APC are not going to allow him to come and scatter their own party the way he scattered his own party. Nobody can trust you. If you slap your father or your mother in the marketplace and people hail you today, by tomorrow everybody will be running away from you. That's what Wike has done. Wike messed up big time. He didn't know how to manage power. He didn't know how to manage the grace of God. God loves him so much. From beginning of this democratic experiment, Wike has been permanently in power in one form or the other. From local government chairman, chief of staff, minister of state, governor for 8 years, back again as minister of FCT. What more could a man ask from God? And that's why I kept begging him that your only weakness is lack of anger management. And I'm saying it publicly. Wike is a damn good, brilliant guy. Brilliant. I love him. And that's why in writing, I wrote to him March last year, even before he went to the primary. I knew that there was a grand conspiracy against me. I wrote to him, and I copied 2 of our mutual friends, Chief Michael Zekome, SAN, and Mr. Mohamed Aduke, the former Attorney General, SAN. You know, I copied both of them this letter. I said, this is what will happen. Wike look for option B. But Wike went into that thing, and he was so sure nobody can defeat him. He was complaining about the zoning, that we didn't zone to the south, and that is why he was supporting Tinubu. It's a lie. He was the one manipulating everything. He brought his man from Benue State to chair the committee that threw the zoning open to all of us. That's why some of us bought the forms. But once it did not go his way, the man became inconsolable. Wike, I mean, his videos have gone viral everywhere.
Right.
Everything he said. I remember the day Wike came on this Arise News and was attacking Dave Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi. He was attacking him for going to APC.
Right.
That the man was leaving malaria to go to cancer. All these things are there. So Wike just talks, manipulates everybody. Now he has boxed himself into a corner.
Right.
He has met his match. APC, those guys, don't joke with them.
Well, we're almost at the end.
What they're doing, man. This is what they're doing.
Yeah, but
What I was saying is that who is going to remove Tinubu from office? Many of you believe that Tinubu will be out in 2027. I'm sorry to say this. It might be disrespectful. You are dreaming. And if your pastor is assuring you, say, no worry, we'll remove him. Both you and your pastor, you are dreaming. Because many pastors tell us, say Tinubu not going to enter this position. Many. All of them don't use shame enter house as we they talk. So many of them, they tell us, say Tinubu will not rule. In fact, on the swearing-in day, he will be arrested. Pastor Kingsley, you get one pastor for where I carry con here. Now Kingsley be name. He tell us. So we are waiting for them to come and tell us again, say 2027, Tinubu will be removed. And at the end of the day, somebody else will not listen, guys. I'm sorry. Anybody that is coming out in 2027, I will not support nobody. Because I know it's going to be waste of time. Yes, it's going to be a waste. Even though the whole Nigeria come and go vote for one person, they go run them, how they run them, they go pause beavers, pause everything, run them for inside house, tell you the result, take it or you don't take it, shut up. Then we go shut up. As we shut up, so in case you're not aware, you know, say because I'm not a pastor, some people don't to believe me like that too. But I want to tell you today, now they write my words down because when I'm talking on this platform, I'm listening to myself. I'm not the kind of person that talk anyhow. I listen to myself when I'm talking. In case I go out of lane, I can quickly correct myself. That's why I listen to myself. But I'm telling you guys right now is that Tinubu 8 years with the way we take silent right now, Tinubu 8 years go complete. The reason why Tinubu go do only 8 years, if only not change the constitution, say may go for 13, no. Yes, you know, so you see, some people don't they call and say that dictator. Some of the elders, you know, in Rivers State where we play yesterday, they say Tinubu is acting like a dictator, while the other person say Tinubu is a dictator. A pie doing Clark say na dictator. So yes, there's every possibility that Tinubu will change the constitution to go for third term. You know, say as we they talk now, some people say, what did this one they talk? In case you're not aware, I don't drink alcohol, I don't smoke, I've never done these things in my entire life. I've never. So wait till I hear they talk. I know what they talk. I'm not intoxicated with anything. Tinubu might possibly change the constitution for him to run for the third term. And there's every possibility after that thought he go change them again to run for the fourth time. Remember, say happen for Zimbabwe, right? Okay. In case someone can say, no, we not go agree, oh, we not go agree. We not go agree, oh, we not go agree. Go say, and I saw that talk. Okay. Then Tinubu will not impose somebody on you. Hey, God, these people will never know it to that day. So he will now impose somebody there. That means he go come out based on the constitution. Say you want respect to now. You will not go agree. Or you not go agree. You go put your person there. Then Tinubu will rule you for the next 50 years. Okay, in case you doubt me today now, when was the last time Tinubu left office as a governor of Lagos State? Calculate by yourself. Calculator will not be pastor, so nobody they believe us. Calculator yourself. Put it down. When was the last time Tinubu left office as a governor of Lagos State? Until today, who's still the run Lagos State? Hey, it be like some that don't get her, and some of them don't get her, right? When are they tell you so to that? They say, no, wait till we know. I'm telling you guys, some of you are waiting for Mr. Peter Obi to tell you to go for protest. Some of you are waiting for Nigerians to tell you to go for protest. Some of you are waiting for your pastor to tell you how they go. Although Pastor Adeboye come up yesterday and they talk and say, don't protest against this government. Pray for them. You protesting against them will destabilize and confuse them from doing the right thing. So he don't talk yesterday. You know, so Pastor Adeboye, now so he talk him. Who talk for inside there? Who not talk for inside there? Pastor Adeboye not the right for there. Now, a picture they put there. He said, make una not protest. Make una not destabilize and confuse or distract this government from doing the right thing. So what are we talking about? We live in a country where the elders that we're supposed to rely on, many of them are supporting these same satanic people against us. Our traditional rulers are supporting them. Our religious leaders are supporting them. Our elders are supporting them. Even some of our satanic youth are still supporting them. We're in big trouble. In case you're not aware, we are in big trouble in Nigeria. We have a long way to go. Some of us that have second address, I'm very, very grateful to God. Yes, I'm sorry to say, I'm not here to mock anybody that lives in Nigeria that doesn't have second address. But for me and my other brothers and sisters that lives in diaspora, you should be grateful to God. Wake up in the morning. Tell God, thank you, Lord Almighty. I'm grateful. You have second address. If Tinubu want to rule for the next 30 years, you can live in your second address till Tinubu is out of the position. Then you visit your country. By God's grace, God give us life and good health. But with the way Nigeria is going right now, where kidnapping have become a lucrative business, we still have some gullible youths who still insult us till tomorrow that we are doing the wrong thing. We hate Tinubu. If we not hate Tinubu, we go hate Obaseki. If we not any Nigerian leaders that we question, we hate them. That is the level of our mentality. Some of our mentalities right now. We have a long way to go, my people. Yes, continue to believe your religious leader. Some of you, they pray. Don't worry, I believe my God will do it. My God will do it. God is laughing at you. I'm sorry to say. Yes, he's laughing at you because he gave you the same power that he gave the people of United Kingdom, the same power he gave the people of United States, the same power he gave the Europeans, the same power he gave to other countries that is doing well today. And they have utilized their power in a positive manner, and they have a good country. And one of these countries is where some of you that is preaching or telling us to continue to believe on your pastors, you are in that country. You hide there. You and your children, your wife or your husband. You are there. You are from there preaching, telling us, say, no, God, they tell you, say, Nigeria will be better. And you don't go inside the Nigeria, make it better for inside there, or make the rain fair beat you first. You dey inside one of these countries that use their sense judiciously. Do they tell us, say, Nigeria go better? Make they pray. We have a long way to go. Yes. Look how everywhere is quiet. I can't believe this. Go to Instagram now. People are already sampling their cows, their goats. What do they want to eat? People, it looks like nothing is happening. This is why politicians are taking advantage of us. Say, no, my Nigerians, they get money, they know they suffer. They make money, they'll see money to buy fuel for generator. They know they suffer at all, not mind them. That's why you see politicians are looting us every day. And listen, they can't loot whether they loot. This time not be money on billions, billions to trillions, billions, trillions, billions, trillions. Bless if I sabi sing now for release one music, billions, trillions, billions, trillions. Who sabi sing more release one better music? Make people to understand where
how much politician they steal, na billion, trillion, na billion.
You see, Anna, music never come.
Politician they steal, na billion, trillion.
We need to compose this one, my brother. Give us a mandate.
How much politician they steal, na billion, trillion, na billion.
In fact, make we listen to this Dr. Aruna music quickly. Because Dr. Aruna now they go extra mile, they sing for us, they tell us everything. Let's listen to this quickly, my people. Thank you very much. I'll come back to you guys shortly.
Wake up, Nigerians! Your nation is being destroyed by politicians. Many politicians. Them days lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians. Thou so thief. Politicians, it don't do, we don't tire. We no go let to now quench our fire. I say, we go rise, we go fight for our right. Enough is enough. We are taking a stand. No more silence. We are raising our hands. We go expose them one by one. Them no get no place to hide in Nigeria. Many politicians. Them days lie. Many politicians. Them they thief. Many politicians. Them they cheat. Many politicians. Make una
una hear my story. Now something where I no understand. When Danfo driver become politician, Okada rider, when he join politics, he start to dey steal. They promise change, but na lie them they talk. They promise prosperity, na lie them they talk. Them they steal our money, them they build mansions. We dey sleep for the street with no food to eat. Yeah. Nigerians, are you watching what is going on right now? These heartless and clueless politicians will run our nation down while we are watching. If we don't do something now, they will destroy Nigeria. They buy expensive cars, jets and yachts at the expense of the suffering of Nigerians. They use millions in celebrating birthdays. So we must rise now and end this regime of force. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they thief. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Now so they cheat. Dear Nigerians, we must unite and take our nation back from the hands of these political charlatans. No trust politician, no trust judiciary. Them they lie. Them they thief. Them they lie.
That is Dr. Aruna Guru. Doctor, elderly man, where they fight for you and I. He don't they old, but he wants Nigeria to be better in our time. He wants to experience a better Nigeria in his own time. Why some of our youths are there hacking, attacking us every day for saying the truth. Now, Dr. Aruna be that. Now he sing the music by himself.
Wow, that's great.
Yes. Nice.
That's great. Wow.
We have a long way to go, my brothers and sisters. Nigeria is captured. Let me quickly take on this, then I'll come back to you guys. God bless you all.
Was there yesterday. Merry Christmas to everybody. I mean, how many more days to Christmas?
Today is the 21st, so 4 days to Christmas.
We have goodies even from the federal government ahead of the Christmas season. Well, let's begin what's trending. Hold on now. Well, let's begin what's trending. With reactions trailing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's approval of a 50% discount for interstate road travel and train travel at zero cost for all Nigerians traveling to celebrate Christmas with their families. The Minister of Solid Minerals, Dele Momodu, disclosed the development on Wednesday. While briefing State House correspondents, he said the discount will run from December 21st to January 4th, 2024.
Nigerians willing to travel can board public transport via minibuses, luxury buses at 50% discount of current cost, and all our train services on the routes the trains currently serve at zero cost to and fro on their travels this holiday season. The President's initiative is to give succor to the masses. And if we are to be true to ourselves, the masses don't take air travel. They go by land. In fact, this is amongst us. If you had not eaten once or twice, not to talk of thrice a day, you can't think of going to buy air tickets. So it is only the real masses, the poor, that patronize land transportation, especially rail, because it's the cheapest. We had taken care of all the contentious issues before we decided to now come and publicize. So there is going to be a seamless execution.
All right, Dele Alake here is saying that there is going to be a seamless execution, but of course there are reactions. The Nigeria Labour Congress has dismissed the federal government's pronouncement of bus fare reduction, doubting its implementability. The National Union of Road Transport Workers, through its acting national secretary, Sulaiman Musa, has also said that the union is skeptical about the mood of the policy implementation. He questioned if the government will be sending their representatives to loading points in order to implement the policy. But you know, Bayo Ononuga, I believe that you have seen his tweet. He wrote yesterday, talked about the participating companies in the federal government's plan to reduce the transport burden of traveling 5 million Nigerians. So there's a figure there, 5 million Nigerians. 1, GIG, God is good. 2, Chisco Transport. 3, Young Shall Grow. 4, God Bless Ezenwata. 5, Area Moto. The available routes are there as well on Bayo Ononuga's tweet. I'll have that later on. But let me just take more reactions. This is from Brother Bath, who wrote, Dear Nigeria federal government, how do you wake up on December 20th and announce that you'll be giving 50% discount to all interstate travelers in Nigeria during the Yuletide? What plans do you have in place to do this? 1, do you have data on the estimated number of travelers? 2, what is your budget for this? 3, where do you get money to fund this? 4, how do you ensure the targeted beneficiaries actually get this discount? 5, how do you pay private transporters? 6, do you station federal government officials at all transporters' loading parks to offset these bills as people board, or you plan to pay them later with evidence of number of passengers transported? 7, with many illegal immigrants, which I think is very important in Nigeria, how do you identify Nigerians, bearing in mind that there are Nigerians without recognized ID cards, driver's license, voters cards, NIN, international passport, etc.? 8, have you informed Nigerians on how they can access this discount, or would they be at the mercy of the transporters and transport unions when they get to parks to board? 9, how do you intend to audit this exercise? 10, I personally think that this is a very poor initiative and will most likely be poorly implemented. It may end up being a door to corruption, stealing of money by the implementers. 11, if government thought about this earlier, there would have been better ways to achieve this, including the use of faith-based organizations, community-based organizations, etc., that have been giving similar support to Nigerians year after year. 12, I think the government should cancel this initiative and invest the money in other areas that will benefit Nigerians. Well, Brother Bath, the policy has been implemented. It is going full on. I mean, I think that he will be my Twitter analyst, because it feels like he's our Twitter analyst at this point. But he has a lot of points there which he made about even identification and even, you know, even reiterating the NURT, saying that how are you going to implement the process? But I also think that the train process, which is free of charge, should also be questioned, because Bayo Ononuga has said 5 million Nigerians. How do they get that data? Where is that money coming from? Where is the audit for this? Are Nigerians going to see that process? It's a great, great Christmas gift, no doubt. I mean, a lot of Nigerians would love to go via train transport for free, but we also need to know, when did they think about this? And where is that money going to come from? Is that part of the palliative process that they had been talking about before?
I mean, many endless questions.
Yeah.
But, and I like some of the questions raised. Like other things, if we don't effectively plan, you don't get it all. So like I said before, it's not a new idea. Ralph Aregbesola pretty much started it in 2011. As regards the train run, I know. This 50% off a bus, it's a good question he asked. How much is the total cost? What is it going to be the cost to us? You remember how we still had to mill around for the cost of evacuation of people from Sudan? How much is the total cost? What I would have thought that they should have also done is this. Before you started this scheme, set up a portal, a website, where people can register for being part of the 5 million people. You can track their data. When you track their data, get them a code that they take to either the bus station or other parts to be able to utilize the service. So at least we can have a back end of people that use the service. Yes, some of the bus companies, I saw something from God is Good Motors this morning showing somebody that participated in the free bus. I've also seen people that participated in the 50% off bus. But secondly, the logistics, behind it is another thing.
By the way, the train you have to register online.
You
can't go to the train station
to get the ticket.
So you have to register
I
online.
like the registration online, but how about the buses too? We need to be able to track all of this, and track the data set. And I'd like to also ask the government, is this not where the so-called CNG buses they bought should have been used? I would have loved that the CNG buses they were touting
I love that,
will
Rufai.
be used to carry these people from point to point.
Excellent point.
The government said they are investing in buses.
Yes.
So why don't you just turn the
Excellent
CNG?
point.
And also, why do you make it just 5 lines? Specific, bus companies. Because the truth is, you are favoring some, you are not favoring some. So take, for instance, on the Lagos-Benin route, there are other pre-existing lines. The likes of, so if you say a certain line, what about the likes of the Medegbe, Ohamba, and a couple of other lines like that?
Popular on this route, yeah.
And they're very popular on this route.
Well, if we can pull up the route, there are about 28 road transport routes.
And some other parts of the country,
there.
like in the north and all of that. So why don't you make it this way? But I would have thought that this is the time that we see the CNG buses. And I would have also thought that if they are not said in public, except if they are going to increase the number of bus companies and all of that. And how many bus, what is it called, go to these parks? How many transporters? There are some transporters that if you go to this park, their money is already expensive in the first place, that they like to go to an open park, the Ewole Sedan, Ejoko Sedan Park, to still get to their destination. Not everyone uses these registered transport companies. So there are many factors that are going to play out in all of this. It's the thinking and also ample promotion. Could it have been promoted a lot better prior to this time?
How would they know?
Us that this was coming and all of that. So there are many questions, but we'd like to know the cost. And I think we can just start by pretty much writing FOI, triggering FOI to know how much this scheme for 5 million Nigerians and bus fares and everything, what cost is it going to bring? Because we know Nigeria.
So I want to just find out if the 5 million is just for the buses or is also for the train as well. Because I pulled up that route, there are about 28 of them, Lagos, Abuja and all of that. And then for the train this day is reporting that it favors the Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, Kaduna, Warri, Itakpe rail corridors. So that will help out. I mean, the poorest of the poor, they use the train. So hopefully, but we just need to know the data and how much money is going into this whole process.
Yeah, absolutely. So can I just say something?
Okay, thank you very much, my people. We are done right there. And because I have other stuff to project here, so let's quickly move on. Yeah, but in case you guys are not aware, the numbers of the buses that they named there is through connection, through favoritism, nepotism. Yes, that's what happened in Nigeria. When any things like this is happening, they select. It's just like the same way INEC selected our president for us. Yes, they choose their favorite ones who is more beneficial to them. Because if you have to ask me, Rufai were mentioning a Degbe just now, or Ohamba Line and many others. There are so many transporters in Nigeria. They were mentioning just 5. Just 5. So that means, the highest bidder, your company's name will be part of it. That's what it is. But meanwhile, let's move on. I'd like us to quickly move on here because we have Transport Union saying here, because I saw this on Twitter, that Tinubu have still yet, road transport employers. They are saying that we are yet to strike the Yuletide deal of 50% cuts with Mr. Tinubu. Transporters warns Nigerians. You know, so that one is coming from Twitter. So the sanctity is what I'm not sure. So, but I would like us to quickly move on out of that, you know, because I just want to show you guys what I have for you all here before we start talking. Please help us to press on the like button and let others hear our voice, know why we are here. Let's quickly listen to this one here. This man is saying that the time Tinubu will be done with you guys. You guys will know the story behind I will be there and I shall be there. Okay, let's listen to this quickly.
We are invited to a meeting, but that was not a meeting, because the meeting means the opinion will be sought. There will be discussion of between both parties and resolutions to be reached. But that is not what happened. What happened is that Mr. President walked in with a written resolution, addressed us, and declared that what he has in his hand is a presidential proclamation, a presidential directive, and at the point withdrew and emphasized the fact that he is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Therefore, he can whip, and anybody who tends to say no to what he's saying, it has consequences. That is not democratic. That, in a simple layman word, is a threat. He wrote the resolution, but he refused to read the resolution. Handed the resolution to Dr. Dele to read and interject. And each time he interjects, it comes with a subtle, polite, smiling insult. And thereafter, he asked the governor to speak. Now let's get it very clear. If you are in the position of the governor, what will you do? Get up and go? Say no to Mr. President with that kind of subtle but energetic threat? But one of us asked him a simple question. And to be specific, I don't care how much I can ask him. Say you do this. Governor should do this. Governor should do that. We have not said watch those 25 or 27 assembly members that defected from PDP to the APC without consulting their constituency and constituents what they should do. And of course, you can see the situation. The president's reaction was very clear and simple, but very, very dangerous. It was a concrete intimidation to say he's the leader. In fact, he withdrew on his seat and said, I'm the leader of the APC in Nigeria.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I thought I should bring that in. You know, please help us to press on the like button, help us to share. We're going to start talking right now because I don't want us to spend so much time on presentation today. Thank you very much. I already have a couple of people right here on the panel. I'm going to be posting out a link again for the second time. That will be the last one for today. So for those of you that want to join in now, it's better you use it to come in case you don't want to join in now, but keep the link for yourself, because I don't really like when people asking me to post a link at like 5 minutes to close. If I post it for you, more people will use it to come in. So it's not nice. So if you need the link and you think that you might be tempted to come in and speak to us, then keep the link till we finish the broadcast. I appreciate every one of you right there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you very much for those of you that just joined us right now. I can see Destiny available. Thanks for joining us. Thank you once again, Lady Eugenia, Mother of All Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much. Rosemary Osas, I can see you as well. This was I get there once more. And many, many others right there. I appreciate you all. Do your part. Press on the like button. Press on the $, support us, encourage what we're doing here, share our videos, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we're on live like this, so that we can have a live interaction. Okay, let me call on the first person on the panel today to speak to us. He's always the first person for the past couple of weeks now, and I'm very, very proud of him. Give us a mandate, my brother. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Well, greetings to you, Mr. Elvis.
Are you sure this guy's not rigging this process? Are you sure he's not rigging us out?
I did suspect and shall, you know, say black part at the pass window, but in that door, in the pass they come. So me, the suspect, but I don't know if I want to talk about, not go offend that. But I ain't the ring. Now I mean, don't know.
Now
like
under
it's
the door,
roof
under the
now.
door, now they pass. Under the
Well,
door, you listen as
you
small
will not
man.
only check on this panel, you can also check on the comment section and see what's going on there. So
how would they talk? So that first, we are not arguing that we are only saying.
Oh, so is it forced only on the panel or sometimes also forced on the comment section?
And we don't know. Say nothing is impossible with people that work with Mahmoud Yakubu.
What? Oh, you say Black Panther work with Mahmoud Yakub?
Now you, small man.
Oh, the last time I checked, we only have one person that comes through the window into this.
No, Black Panther, he don't carry that trophy. He know.
Okay.
Everybody will come through the window now.
No, not everybody. No.
You know, CM yesterday.
No, we come through the door. We come through the door, but only one person is the window is dedicated to one person, and that's Black Panther.
Black Panther said we could leave our gas here for backstage. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Go ahead, sir. Talk to us.
Well, thank you very much. Greetings to everyone. You know, regardless of how the thing the bad reach, we will still find way to make ourselves happy, because these guys, they are bent on just making everything worse for themselves and their generations. But first of all, greetings and thanks to Dr. Aruna Guru. Only if you can make that song go viral, because the politicians have they marry the judiciary, and then once they marry the judiciary, they turn the pastors, the imam, and the traditional rulers to their concubines. So politicians are married to the judiciary, but their concubines are pastors, imam, and traditional rulers. Because everywhere you turn, where you're supposed to get help as a nation, everything is compromised. Everything is compromised. The last time I checked, people like Martin Luther King Jr. protested, fought hard in this great country called America. The bishop or the pastor of a black church in America is still protesting. The last one I saw was the killings of George Floyd. The man is still protesting. Even in the Bible, men like Elijah, Elisha protested against people like King Ahab because of what? Bad governance. Elijah, Elisha, they protested against a wicked king because of bad governance. But today, because politicians are married to judiciary and they turn the pastors and the imam and traditional rulers to their concubines, they are saying don't protest. Nigerians, the last time I checked, Sri Lankans, they took over their streets. They trooped out to their streets. Regardless of what their pastor said, their general overseer, or their bishop, or their imam, they all went on the streets. The wicked politicians ran away. They ran away. So Nigeria cannot be a different place, cannot be a different country. Whether you benefit from this criminal drug baron in power, directly or indirectly, and because of that, you are trying to speak to the heart of the people. No, That is not going to work. Whether you benefit directly or indirectly, whether they contribute to your crusade or your Hajj or your Ifa Oracle celebration, all of those things will not work. Nigerians, take your country back. You eat the street or the peaceful protest. That's what Dr. Aram was singing in that song. Raise your hand and say no to these people. Because what your pastor or your imam or your traditional ruler care about is once themselves and their families, their immediate family are comfortable, they don't care about other people. They don't care about other people. Once they themselves, their immediate family, or maybe by extension, maybe their extended family to one to the first or second is comfortable, they don't care about others. So you are the one that will take the nation back. And that's the whole summary of that song. You don't have to pay attention to whoever is speaking. Even Jesus himself protested. And you ask me why, and I will tell you. When they turned the temple of God into gamble house, Jesus did not fold his arms and say he was not looking at them. He took bulala and chased them out of the place. Christianity is not religion, it's a way of life. And your actions will be matched by with your words. People are dying in their numbers. They just told the criminal drug baron, declare emergency on joblessness. And you're saying don't protest? Then so what then do we do to rescue our nation back? How do we solve the problem? GSK left Nigeria. I bet you that GSK factory would be sold to a church, if not a mosque. Maybe in the next 3 months, go check it. It will be a church or a mosque that bought that property. 90% it will be a church.
Na church go buy am.
90% it will be a church.
Na church.
They kill factories and they turn it to church and begin to pray and say, God, give us job. When you send investor out of the country. Are we serious here? Like, do we know what we are saying here? So when the man, Cadbury, if you check Cadbury, their market capitalization was the same amount Tinubu and Shetima will use to build their house is the same amount that Cadbury is spending on is their capitalization, market capitalization. The president and the vice, they are taking a company's capitalization fund and they are spending it on building a house for themselves. And you are saying don't protest. We go to Israel for pilgrims for crying out loud. The last time I checked, when Hamas attacked Israel, Israel didn't say, oh, let's sing Hosanna, Hallelujah for them. Oh. They didn't sing. When George Floyd was brought down in America, people didn't just sit down. Oh. Protest. So, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to figure out. Then if you don't protest, then what are you going to do? Because obviously, you have prayed, God have answered you, and God is saying that I have answered you, but take action. And you are saying, no, let's not take that action, because if you take that action, man, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to find a way around this. These guys are bent on destroying everything. And it's so sad that the people that should be our mouthpiece are the ones they come out with different kind of stories or different kind of narratives. But most of you enjoy free education, including the pastors, the imam, and traditional rulers. Most of you enjoy free education. Most of you enjoy scholarship. Today, there's no scholarship. I was just talking to a friend this morning on the paper I'm writing that I intend to take that paper to Nigeria, maybe somewhere in Africa, maybe Ghana, for example. And the guy was like, my friend, don't even try, because there's no, okay, they're going to ask you, go bring this, okay, there's this funding for you, but before the money even get to you, they destroy it. And it's something that can benefit the country when it comes to data privacy and management. That is how bad this nation has become. The pastors, the imam, traditional rulers, because if you look at them, they all enjoy free education. They enjoy scholarship. In fact, some of them travel out of the country on government spending. But today, I'm not even sure if we still have scholarship in Nigeria. These guys are bent on just throwing everything out of the window. Now, to the Chief Dele, but you guys, PDP chieftain, you saw all of this shenanigan when Wike was doing, and you guys didn't stop Wike, because either way, you guys are also benefiting from his action.
2 minutes more, sir.
So why now? Then Fubara, we are waiting for you to come tell us, what did you sign? Did you put your hand in anything? Because the river people are the ones suffering. But Nigerians, what you must understand is that this guy, this criminal drug baron, came in with by all means, with crook and everything. So he wants to destroy everything so that all of us will look the same. But it is time to arise and take the country back. These guys, they don't understand gentleman language. Peaceful protest. When everybody come outside, NSAS would have been a better avenue to have stopped this evil. But we can do it again. It can be done again. Occupy the streets. The transportation thing, we talked about that here yesterday, is just a mess. You go to the bus station and tell them, oh, okay, from Lagos to Abia, maybe before it's 5,000. Okay, they say, okay, Tinubu gave 50%. Okay, I should be paying 2,500. The driver will ask you, so who paid the remaining balance? This is SPV, another way to steal, to loot the country. And Nigerians, we need to speak. We need to arise. This must stop. It must stop. These guys don't understand gentleman language. All we need to do is eat the street. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
All right. Thank you. Give us a mandate for your submission. Thank you very much. I can see more people coming in right there. Thanks for your time with us. Please press on that like button. Let me quickly go to supposed to be Kenny, but you're not here anymore. So let me go to Mashallah, then Black Panther. Oga Mashallah, it's good to have you here today. Good evening to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Please talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening, World family. Good evening, Nigerians. Based on the videos you have watched and the wonderful music we heard from Dr. Aruno, Dr. Aruno has been talking and talking and talking. Now he has put everything into music. I don't know what you want Dr. Aruno to do again before you know you have to go outside. Having Tinubu in government is like people that he has grabbed it and stolen their mandate. But now you have it, he does not know what to do with it. This issue of paying 50% for transport is just one person somewhere, one agbero somewhere just kicked up. The best thing is let us resolve problems more for Nigerians that want to travel. They can't afford it. President, what can we do? Agbero too will talk. I'll remove 50%. Agbero talk. Drunken man talk. Because you are saying you're taking 50% off. How do you get the money? Where is the money coming from? And then the next thing you could do, you're selecting the big transport companies that people hardly use. People that use all those companies are the people listed in the East. And okay, you have paid. To see how foolish this government is. Which road are these car vehicles going to fly? Have they gone to see Benin Warri Road? Have they gone around to see the roads in the East? Most of the vehicles that travel on this road are not these buses, not those luxurious buses, but there's no road for them. The small vehicles that go there are Sienna, and there are many companies that run Sienna on that road. You didn't go to those companies. It is obvious that this is just another Christmas gift for the looters in the government. They want to share money amongst themselves. You come out and say you want to give 5 million Nigerians. How did you get how many people are going to travel? And the truth is, who is even traveling? Who is traveling in Nigeria? You have not eaten, you want to travel to go and see who. If you care about Nigerians, you've not taken care of them, whether they are feeding or their health care, or if they are owing rent or pay school fees. It's only someone that has gotten enough money will travel. An Igbo man will not travel to the East without taking a bag of rice or something to the house to go and see the mother. You are saying you are traveling. Traveling to where? If it's not stealing. Nigerian, this government, all they know is how to cook up story to steal. There is nothing in their mind, in their head, apart from stealing. So the 50% issue is all about stealing. The train fare is talking about the young man that is an old man that has refused to leave government, Tinubu. The train were built on loan. Have you finished paying the loan? They are giving free transport. The train that your father got fathers from only God knows your godfathers put on the rail. You are taking it for free. Because we've been here watching a video where the train line already is being looted already. You're not saying you want to give them for free. Who is paying for the loan? Please call Amechi back. Have we finished paying for the loan before you are giving people free transport? You are saying train line. I heard them saying train line to Itakpe to Warri. If you are going from Warri to Abuja, the train will not go past Kogi State. Itakpe, that's the end. You take another transport from there. You have not talked of how you want to make sure that train travels all the way to Abuja directly. The rail line stops at Itakpe. Is that the destination? What are people doing about that train line? The problem of Nigeria is not traveling. And the painful part, I heard them laughing. His VP or whatever his name is, saying Nigerians don't travel on, or they don't use the airline, they use road, and you were all laughing as if it is nice.
He's not even the VP. He's the Minister of Mining.
Mining. People were laughing. Are we meant to be laughing? Nigerians, your situation is being laughed at. We are poor. They have money to fly. They can fly the air. They can buy tickets and use air. And then we are meant to be using the roads and rail. And they are laughing at you. And then you people sit down, not coming out to protest. That's the height of it. They can laugh at you. Discussing your matter, and they are laughing. That's just an example of what they do indoors. They laugh at the poor. We are poor. We can't afford air tickets. So they are helping us, in quotes, 50% off. And then we all stand and just looking at them. Mr. David has said it. Elvis has said it already today. This man in government will not live there. He will do 8 years. And if possible, he will do 1 more year. And if possible, he will put people like Wike. That is why Wike is doing all he's doing. Wike is looking for how he will be president after Tinubu. If you find out that's the old agenda, because they will not allow not to come into government. So Wike is going to stumble and fight for it. And that's what they're all doing. They don't care about us. It's all about themselves. Just wickedness is what we're seeing. The painful part is, what's this man again? Dele Momodu has already said it. Wike is not, they will retire you soon. You will be an orphan. Don't worry, when you become an orphan, maybe you will now open the party on yourself, because PDP will leave you, APC will leave you, you will have nowhere to go. There will be a shame. People talk about you. I wish somebody is listening to me. If you can have somebody go outside and make a survey of children, let them talk about this government, not adults that have access to vote, because the ones that have access to vote voted Tinubu, and they're complaining up and down, and their children will be ashamed of them. Where has their children had they seen the country now? The future was in our hand. It's still in our hand, but we have all refused to go out to protest, as if it's not our right to protest. Your right to vote has been taken. Your small right that you still have to protest, you have refused to come out and protest. Everybody is scared. People don't want to buy you. You come out to protest, better for you. You don't come out, worse for you, because the buy you don't want to buy, you are buying. Called my junior brother today. He works in Federal Medical Center, Ekiti. When he was giving me the story, I was ashamed. They measure diesel. The federal government are measuring diesel in your own paracetamol in a government hospital. Sometimes they work without lights. I have an hospital, there's no light in the hospital. People can't do anything. They just have to steal. All the billion and trillion you have announced, I have not heard total amount to so number of hospitals. We'll talk about schools and senators. What I told my brother today is, when the time is right, I said it yesterday, when the time is right and the protest starts, Nigerians, leave your fellow poor person that's selling akara or have fast food. The real thieves are the politicians. We know where their house is. Go and block them. When they don't come out for 1 week, they will be the one calling the president. Because the suffering is getting higher and higher. This Christmas, if you see chicken, thank God. Just thank God if you can see chicken to eat, not talk of rice. Where families, I've not heard where family of 3 sharing a bag of rice. I could say, okay, two families sharing 1 bag of rice, not 3 families sharing 1 bag of rice. When you call people at home in Nigeria, back home, when they tell you stories, you feel like crying. You feel like crying. And then they are still there. they won't come out. Federal government, they are owing workers. They are owing workers, and they don't go. The most painful part is we are just wasting our time running this government. How can you be saying you're a worker? You go to work 7 o'clock in the morning, you close by 12. Federal government worker, and you're working in an hospital, you close by 12. You have emergency by 2. Who's going to treat that person? What I heard this morning when I spoke with my brother was really painful. A doctor is being owed 1 full year, and you expect not to go abroad. Politicians, you have time to fix things. Legislators, and I don't call you legislators. You are all legislators. You have time to fix things. Keke driver, turning legislators now. You have opportunity to do it. I don't even imagine how you that are driving keke. Can you still go to your constituency and just talk to them if they won't beat you? You that are driving keke, they know how you got there. Now suddenly you're not a senator. You want to drive bulletproof jeep. Senators, you have things to do. Fix this country, because if Tinubu will not do it, gather yourself, the good ones amongst you, and fix things up. If possible, impeach this man. The whole thing is he will not even qualified. You have case of drug hanging on him, yet he can't do good. The anointing as you are not even just mocking Nigerians. You are saying you are paying 50%. Is it 50%? Is it? They have since January they have been feeding and transferring themselves up and down. You didn't remember then? It's December here and I think 50%. 50% after Christmas. What happens next to them? If it's not wickedness, what happens to them? From January they've been living their life, squeezing themselves. This is now December. You cannot say anything good. It is 50% off transport. What happens to 50% off garri and rice? Mr. Elvis, let me step aside at this point.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga Mashallah. Thanks for your submission. God bless you. Let me call on Black Panther. Black Panther, thank you very much, sir, for your time. Please talk to us. Then we'll come to Mr. F. Emmanuel.
Thank you, Mr. Naija Watch.
Thank you.
God bless every one of us who have spoken, and we have always been speaking. You know, we have passion for our country, and I want to thank everyone for doing giving such service to your great country, Nigeria, irrespective of things that is going on in our own atmosphere, but still we still find it out to come out and really speak concerning it, to enlighten the people on ground so that they can wake up. And we are doing a great job. But before I proceed, I would like to thank everyone, thank the people on the comment section. You guys are doing a great job. It is good for us to interact so that we can, as we interact, we can find a way forward. And also, I want to thank Mommy in Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. More grace and God bless you. I want to thank every other people that are still on their way coming to join us. We are here. We are waiting for you guys. I want to talk on the video that Naija Watch showed to us, where video by one of our uncle who spoke of junior mafia and the senior mafia. It is quite interesting that he is in Nigeria. You know, when Nigeria was undergoing a lot of heat, most of these people ran out, and they will tell you that, oh, the Nigerian military junta were after my life, blah 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 blah. All these things are lies. I can remember when some Nigerians traveled out, they said they went for asylum, that the military regime was trying to exterminate them. It was a lie too. So, but when big man says it,
For
Am I the only one not hearing him?
Black Panther, we lost you. You're unmuted, but we can't hear anything from you. I believe is your end. Black Panther, we can't hear anything at all. I believe. Please come back again. I don't know what you're going to do about that, but let me call on the next person. But unfortunately, someone else might start talking now. Then Black Panther will come from nowhere and start talking again. This network normally happens to some of us here sometimes. Okay, let me remove you, Black Panther, so they can come back again. I think that will be better.
They don't Colombia with that now.
Yeah. Yes. I don't remove her. Okay. Thank you very much. Oga F. Emmanuel, thank you very much, sir, for joining us today again. Please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
My brother, good morning from here. How are you today?
We are fine, though. We are good. Thank you, sir. Talk to us.
All right. Give us a man at the hello. All the other panelists, I hear you people. You see, I remember vividly a few days ago when I came in the panel, I specifically said something. I said, there is something that Fubara is not telling us about this whole political saga, which is a former boss. There is something that is not only not because I know him too well. There is something because he's not communicating to us, the people of Rivers. Not knowing that they had an agreement, a gentleman agreement, even before the election. Have an issue. So this agreement that they just signed in Asrog is now the second agreement. Allegedly, that the first agreement was that the aberration as HCT minister, they want to continue for another 4 years, either 2 years or 4 years, as they said, allegedly. That is why the governor cannot do anything. He was just there as a figurehead. The one that is cutting the show, running the show, was that other person in Aso Rock. Somebody that just finished his 8 years without any interruption. You see the agreement that is causing this whole thing? Because it's surprising. He just emerged as a governor. In as much as you emerge in an illegitimate way that everybody knows. Down the line, 5 months, 6 months down the line, they want to impeach you. The question is why? What did you do that they want to impeach you? What is it that is happening? Now, what is it that you didn't do that all of a sudden 25, 27 House of Assembly want to impeach you out of switch? We have not seen your hand. We have not seen anything that you have done in the states to the people, for the people rather. All of a sudden, impeachment is already everywhere, woven everywhere. That is to say, you have put your hand where it will hang. After agreeing with Wike, and now you want a free liberty to run the state. My brother, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. In as much as we know that what Wike did is illegal, for him to finish 8 years, and yet he want to continue under proxy. He want to be ruling the state on proxy. Putting you there is illegal. That alone is tantamount to criminality. And where we are supposed to be behind the bar for doing that. That is not constitution. If it is him, will he accept it? Will he have condescend to this kind of agreement with his kind of personality and his kind of the kind of frame he is? Will he agree to this nonsense? He wouldn't. No wonder I was giving us music ahead of time, telling us agreement is agreement, yeah. Agreement is agreement, yeah. Maybe so you reach the time, you go call the talk nonsense. Agreement is agreement, yeah. We don't know that this was the agreement. We don't know. We are just enjoying his music. So he wants to rule again for another 2 or 4 years, making 8 plus 4, that is 12, or 8 plus 2, that is 10, as the case may be. That alone is robbery. That is stealing. And for you, Fubara, you don't expect to come in through the window. I want to make things clean. No, it's not possible. It doesn't work that way. You will struggle. But by the mercies of God, the people of Rivers State are ready to still one with you so that there will be peace in the state. They are ready to back you up. No problem. We know you came in through the other window. No problem. We accept you that way, provided that the other criminal is out of the way. That is why the Rivers people are backing you up. But unknowing to them that there were other agreement you had an issue before now. Now you have tied our hand. How are we going to fight? You mess up everywhere. People are sympathizing with you for being under threat to sign what ordinary wouldn't have signed. And because I know you. You cannot get peace in that way. In the verge of trying to make peace, you are endangering the people of the state, and you're also endangering your office. What an error. That is for you. Therefore, Tinubu, Baba, you are a chronic dictator. You are not operating as someone who is a Democrat. Because I know what you did during Obasanjo. You stood against all the manipulation of Obasanjo as a state governor, which is your democratic right. Because our federal system there is separation of power. The federal has its own power, the state has its own power, the local government has their own powers. So everybody operates within its own jurisdiction as enshrined in the Constitution. How dare you threaten a governor, an executive governor that was given and elected, that was given mandate, same way you are given as the president? How dare you? How could you do that? Without even allowing him to assert himself, to speak, to air his mind. He just wanted to sign his death warrant, amputate his hand, amputate his leg, amputate his private personal power as a Nigerian. That is his constitutional right. You, Tinubu, if somebody bring document to give you now to sign, will you sign? Will you? He didn't even want him to contribute. And for you, Dr. Odele, you are an elder statesman. You are not speaking. You are part of this nonsense. You are part of this nonsense. How would you collect that nonsense and bring it to the state? And allow this Fubara to sign. Fubara is just a toddler in politics. He doesn't know jack. He's just a toddler in political scene. This is very first time, just an ordinary civil servant. And you couldn't guide him. You couldn't speak for him. Where is your elder statesmanship? Mr. Elvis, I weep for my country. I weep for my state. How can an executive governor be guarded that way? How can it be put like it's a form of somebody who put gun on your forehead? Say, sign this in or you fight. That's how it is. You can never get peace in that way. You fight for peace, you fight for it, and you get it. You don't get it by sluggish way. I'm so disappointed because I was thinking he didn't sign it. I was thinking maybe it just somebody maybe just appended his signature somehow. But unfortunately, he did. And you think you want to keep peace in the state? You want to make one man happy at the detriment of over 5 million people in the River State? Well, let's see how the ball is going to roll. Let's see how the market will be. Welcome on board. Sing, welcome on board. This is the beginning of the beginnings in your tenure. But as long as I'm concerned, I'm not happy with you. You didn't do well at all. Besides this, let me rest my case. I'm so upset with all this nonsense. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. F. Emmanuel. I really do understand. That is the situation we find ourselves now. Fubara, I think the way they treated Fubara is just like a baby. They threatened him. That you are a governor, you should be grateful. If you misbehave, you'll be thrown out and all that. So you can see now that people are beginning to speak now that Tinubu is acting like a dictator. That's what we are saying. That's the reality.
I'm back.
Yes, sir. Okay, please talk
I'm
to
back.
us. Go ahead. Talk to us. Talk
Okay.
to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Najawash. All protocol observed. As I was saying, most of the people that are coming out here, most of these people like Tinubu, even our brother that spoke of junior mafia and senior mafia, they are all fake. They are all fake. They have come to share in the national cake. They are all fake. If they are real, they will know, they will tell you the problem of Nigeria, the foundational problem, and the way to go about it. Continue to play the game of politics. Nigeria is no longer a game of politics. It's a game of survival of the nation. How do we survive? Because we must survive. How do we survive as a nation? He's not talking about it. He has his headquarters in Ghana. This guy, he has his home in London, in Ghana. They come to Nigeria as vacation. They take Nigeria as their vacation zone where they come and they don't talk anyhow and go. And all of us are dumped. He's a corrupt man now. I know him. He has a paper, whatever he sells, ovation, whatever. He's corrupt himself. Talking about the problem, he has gone to several countries. He has met with a lot of presidents. He's not talking on the issue. Nobody's talking on the issue of Nigeria, but you want to be part and part. You want to play the ball. As the ball is rolling, you want to be part of the ball that's rolling. You want to be part of history of shenanigans that have gathered themselves as companies to take the resources of the land. And there's no nation. Nigeria is now a marketplace, a vacation place where you come, take whatever, talk whatever things you want to say from your head, which is, I believe, is empty, and you say it, and you believe anybody can take that kind of crap. We cannot take that kind of crap. Nigeria is in a dying state. We cannot take those. It's either you talk on the foundational problem or you get your feet out of Nigeria and we'll see you no more. You want to become the president of Nigeria, look at your speech. You are talking about junior mafia and senior mafia. The foundational problem is there, which you know, I believe you know, but you are playing the ball of the corrupt ball that is being played. You are going alongside. What does that tell you? This people that aid and people that are bad, people that aid, people that stole the money, that aid in the process of stealing the money, they all both commit the same crime. Therefore, you are equal to what now? Equal to the same crime people are committing against the sovereign nation called Nigeria. That is who you are. You are corrupt as they are. It doesn't matter if you coming up to tell us Juno Mafia or telling people that I'm not corrupt, and this it's a lie. If you want to make a change, put day on your own lane and make that change. Now I go to Rivers State. Let me tell everyone here, we don't need to be talking on the sympathetic ground or one thing. We need to look at the shenanigan constitution they gave us. Now, even if Fubara goes there to sign any goddamn thing, mind my language, to sign anything, Fubara still stand on the constitution. Swara can still do what he wants to do. No president. Agbado can never look. Obasanjo did it again. Lagos State. Agbado stood his ground, and what happened? The president Obasanjo held the money that accrued to Lagos State for 3 or 4 years. Lagos State survived. How? Internal generated revenue. Survived. So what is Fubara saying? Even if Fubara signed that guarantee, it's not legally binding. It's not. There's no legal backup. He cannot go to any court. He cannot. Meanwhile, even the president cannot do Fubara any goddamn thing. He needs Rivers State. He's planning ahead. He still in Rivers State. But he needs that man called Wike. Wike, I want to say one thing about Wike. Wike is like a machine. It's like, you know, when they want to start a battery, maybe your battery is down, and you want to use another car to start up the battery. You now bring that battery thing and put it on there and use the other car to boost it to start. Wike is that thing that you use in boosting battery. After you throw it into your boot. Before you go use them again, another 25 years. That is who Wike be. Wike, they don't use Wike to start battery. It's infinitesimal because they are not going to use him for anything. He's not going to get the president because he can never get the president. They didn't sign any pact with Emilokon. They sign a pact. After you finish, get out of the way and let us take the game again. That is the plan. He had no plan. He said it. He said, I have no security plan for the North. If I do it, they will take me down. So what are we saying? What power does he have? What power does he have? If an enclave, like the Fulani clans, can tell him that they will take him down, what power does he have? I want to give you advice. Though you are part of this shenanigan, but I want to give you one advice. But I want to give you one advice. You belong to a clan that is very strong. You are bold and rugged. Your right cannot be taken from you. You cannot be hand twisted because you are the governor of Rivers State, elected in quote by the people. Governor of Rivers State. You can do under the guidance of the Constitution. You can do what is needful. And you can throw that goddamn thing you signed there, throw it into the trash can because the Emilokon, the president of Nigeria now that was selected by INEC, cannot do you nada because the people are by your side with you. If the people are with you, the president has no hand. He cannot touch you. The highest he can do is to stop your whatever they call it, your money coming from the private. And if you want to press Nigeria down, just block that IC. go bend. You have all the ace. I don't know why you people are just looking at the governor of Rivers State have the power, the monopoly, the authority to do and not do, and nobody can touch him. As long as he's seated on that throne, nobody can touch him. And as it is now, they are giving him more strength. Fubara, you have been loaded. You know when a trigger is loaded, you have been reloaded. Now, exercise your full authority as the executive governor of a state. You are serving in a state where they call it federated state. They have no power nor monopoly over you. Tear those agreements because it's not legally binding. They can't take it to any court. Because what they did there was suspend the constitution and go with the verbal agreement or paper agreement that is Emiloko is tabling as the Nigeria constitution. He suspended the constitution by saying you should go into the agreement with him, which is illegal, and that cannot be tendered in the court of Nigeria. Therefore, Mr. Fubara, go ahead with whatever you have done, and anything that the constitution backs cannot be reversed. The 4 people in that Congress, they should go ahead, and you cannot reverse your councillor, whatever you have told your commissioner, you cannot reverse it. He cannot do you anything. He cannot do you anything. After all, your process of Ford Buhari to a standstill. Why did Buhari not stop him? Because he knows that what they need is in the River State, the oil. It is the oil. Don't let them intimidate you. You have the power to do and undo. You have the men on ground. They will listen to you. You cannot do anything there. They can't do you anything. You have the key to Nigeria resources. You can lock it and own it. He, calling himself the president, he cannot do any jack. You are an Ijaw man. Ijaw man does not chicken out. Ijaw man does not come low. Does not eat from the crumbs of these demonic tables that they've set aside for you to dwell in. You are the executive governor of Rivers State. I hold no sympathy. I am not sympathizing with anybody that you sign whatever you sign. That is the president is twisting the foundational problem of Nigeria. It is the constitution that was given to you by Fulani oligarch in the person of Salami. To rot in jail for doing that sacrilege to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is what Dele Momodu has not spoken. That is what even if Clark has not spoken. That is what a lot of them are hiding from. How long can we hide from our shadow? Can we separate ourselves from our shadow? No. How long can we pretend? For how long can we go about this where our children are being slaughtered in the north? Where many are being brought down in the north? Our fellow citizens, they are struggling to contribute their own thing into the country so the country can go up, but their land are being taken, everything is being taken. Your president sitting there in Asoro said, I got nothing to do. I cannot do anything in terms of security in the north. That is what he said. It is on record. He said it. So all the shenanigans you have, look, until we organize ourselves, don't organize ourselves, we keep on saying Nigeria should come out and do rally. If you are not organized, that rally will not even see you will not even see Third Mainland Bridge. We got to stop and organize. Let the people that are organizing this, let them come out with all we got. We are here in the diaspora. We are going to do our own contribution to it, whether financially or not. We must get our country back from them. Telling the people on ground, we cannot wait for them. Get organized. People that have seen that these people are organized, they will fall in. Let us move. Because Peter Obi has spoken to every one of us. That look, he is ready to lay a sacrifice. He gave us a signal. He gave us, go and read, go and listen to that thing he said. He has given us the signal. All we need to do is to get ourselves organized. In the diaspora, we should be organized. In Nigeria, then we'll start to form a cell. It is not a day job, but they must see us being what? Organized. By the time Emiloko knows that we are getting organized, he's going to play a game. I know that game that he's going to play. That is why he's sneaking to Nadeko. I know the game that he's going to play. All the Nadeko people that are there, they know the game that's going to play. So, but let us organize ourselves. When we organize ourselves, we can do it. We just need the audacity of faith. We can do it. It's right inside of us. We have done it before, and we can do it again. So, not all Nigerians. I want to tell every one of you, not all Nigerians are afraid. Some of them might be in the where they are eating their food, they are drinking their beer. But let us not all of them. They just need what human being need is we got to be organized. The NSAS was organized. Everyone came. They brought the government, Aso Rock, to a standstill, and Aso Rock got to come out and make a national broadcast. That is the aim and objective, and that is what is called organization. The entire country felt it. So that is what we need to do. We got to get organized. As we come out in peace. We know it's not going to be peaceful, but let us come out. It's worth going down for our country. We got to do our part from diaspora. We got to get ourselves organized so that we can do as much as possible to know that we are part and parcel of this issue. NSAC doctors were organized, lawyers were organized, every artisans were organized. They were doing their part. That is why people were saying, how did they do it? It's because there was an organization. That was why it lasted long. That was why it brought Aso Rock to his meal. And what they demanded for, they got it. Forget about all these things that happened. What they demanded for, they got it. You know, somebody made that call. Take that rifle that every one of Nigeria with their taxpayer money paid for, to take that rifle against the people that pay tax. We are going to dig out that thing until, as we get alongside, we know where we are going. We are going after what after we are taking our country back. We are going to dig into that fire. That is what we are going to do. No man is going to escape it. All of them that are dancing kokoma around the opposition, they are dancing kokoma. I remember one word spoken by Dino Malaye, and that word stand because the word of a man cannot be separated from that man. It stands. A man is a spirit. When he speaks, you cannot utter that word because that word has gone before you. He said, Nigeria will rise up one day and come after us. They are doing now. They have all the privilege to do. Let them dance. Let them showcase their cars, everything. But when the clarion call comes, nobody should cry for anybody or any of them, because it happened in so many countries. I won't mention it. But when it happens, we all dive into it because we are gunning for one thing, and that thing is to take our country back. Then let them be dancing. Let them be sharing all the money. I want them to loot more so that Nigeria will stand still. I want them to sell all the refinery to anybody in the world. But when the cause of the people stand, those agreements will be cut short, and nobody will die with that agreement. Nobody can force us to go into that agreement. And we'll cut because that agreement belonged to Nigeria, the old Nigeria, and this is the new Nigeria. We fought for it and we got it. So let nobody be scared that they sold our life to them 20 years, 40 years. That is their own. When we get our country, there's what we call renegotiation. Negotiate our debt during Obasanjo time, and those things were cancelled. We can also do it again. We cancel it because those debts were some miscreants. The money we didn't know, and those money were banked in Europe and every Western world. They should take that money from them, and we'll use that money to pay back their loan. That is what we are going to do. The time is coming. The clarion call will soon come. Let them continue to suffocate the Nigerians. Let them. I want them to do it more. When it comes, there will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. Anybody that is carrying your church for, there will be no mercy. Israel is fighting the world. No mercy. No mercy. They said it. No mercy. We must take them down and see the end of the war. So that is what we are not going to war, but when we are coming to take our country back, I repeat again, there will be no mercy for all these politicians. The one that happened, they let us start to run. No. Time is coming. You cannot continue to do this forever. there is always an expiry date for every product. Even human being has an expiry date. There is always an expiry date. And there's one thing God has put on the ground. He said, changes is inevitable. When the clarion call comes, when Mother Nature asks and it demands for a change, that change will come to reality. Nigerians, don't be scared. Let them continue to suffocate and eat everything. We did it. Babangida said, austerity measure. He said we should tie our waist. We tied it. We were eating 2 square meals a day. We were drinking Gary. But what happened? With that Gary we were drinking, we brought him down. And where is he now? He's on a wheelchair. Mother Nature has taken his own bargain from him. That is what is going to happen to every one of them. God be God. That is what is going to happen to every one of them. And I'm not ready to pray for any shenanigan, any rascal that are contributed to bringing down Nigerians in various parts of the nation. I'm not ready. Let them go and meet their God and ask for mercy and forgiveness. To me, I have said to my God that I will fight because he has given that. He said, dominate everything on earth. I have given that power. Therefore, we will dominate, and that change will come. We will dominate the principalities and power. Because these men, they call them politicians, they are all principalities and power. So we, that are called the sons of righteousness, will take over them. Even some big wigs, some big pastors, they are all principalities and powers. They are part and parcel of this game. But we are going to topple them the way we topple Babangida. For 16 years, they were in power. For 30 years, they were in power. Nigeria was being suffocated. But one day, the clarion call came and he was thrown into. He said, in his speech, said, I am going to step down. There was a parade for him, and they used that rope, tie his car, drag him out of us in Jordan Bar. That is what we are going to do. We are going to tie a rope to every of these politicians on their neck. We are going to drag them and drag them to the high sea. All of them will run. Mark this. All of them will run from Nigeria. All of them, including Dele Momodu that is talking. All of them will run because they are all part and parcel of this game. They know what is happening, but they refuse to talk on the foundation, which every one of them has spoken one day that we organize a sovereign national conference by G-Day. Which of them has spoken it? They are talking about how Emiloko is doing government, how he's doing this. Which of them? Even Clark, the other Clark, I remember yesterday I came across a video of Clark, the lawyer. He said one thing. If you play the video back, they play, like that was played very right here. He said they should leave Emiloko. He was in support of Emiloko. Now he's against Emiloko. To show you the level of corruption in judiciary. Judiciary is for sale in Nigeria. Anybody that has the money, go and buy it. That is what it is. So Clark, with no respect to you, sir, you are part and parcel of the game because you are not saying the truth. You are hypocritical in your statement. You said before that we should support Emiloko. There's a new government. Now you are saying it again. You are saying something contradicting to what you have said. That to show the hypocritical nature. Every Nigerians, there they are. So I am not ready to sympathize with anybody because that which I am following, I will see to the end. We all see to the end. This is a course that we must drive. No sympathy for anybody. It's happening in every state of Nigeria. In every state in Nigeria, we have been undergoing oppression. We should be focused on how we are going to get it back. Nigerians will rise up. We will get it. 30 years we are under the suffocation of the military. Nigeria, where nobody could even talk. This one is even better, but nobody could talk during the Babangida time. If you talk, you are taken to the gallows. Many were in the gallows for more than 20 years. So now we are ready for the same civilian that want to come in that skin of military, because the military were the cause of all this problem in Nigeria. Cause of fear. The military impacted into every Nigerian. But we are going to wake everyone of them up. And like I said, don't speak to yourself. Don't sympathize with anybody. Speak to the Nigerians. Speak to them. Awake Nigerians. But what do we need to do? We need to get ourselves organized. It was organization that brought the military down. If we were not organized, we were coming out anyhow. They would have brought us down, but we organized. But still, we saw what the result of it all. God bless every one of us. God bless all the patriots. And God bless all the patriots that heard our voice from Nigeria Watch. Stick to the voice, because this is the voice of progress. This is the voice that will take over the entire nation called Nigeria, and we're going to change it. We're going to put a man there that will drive this ship to El Dorado in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
All right, thank you, Black Panther. God bless you. Thanks for your submission. Some of the things you were saying, I wonder how you are going to achieve that. You know, a common protest, people could not come out to tell the government that they are very unhappy or to express their displeasure. You know, so I don't know how all this will happen. To be honest, maybe because you live abroad, you can speak like this. But how many people are actually speaking like this from Nigeria? It's now up to 2% right now. I mean, people that lives there, and inside that 2%, we have someone. We have Dr. Aruna Guru amongst that 2%. Then we have Magnus Oraka amongst that 2%. You know, I can still say we have Showore amongst that 2%. So who else? Who else? So
Mr. Nigeria, sorry to cut you. You see, all the people you've mentioned now, they know, if you can invite them, they know what Nigeria went through. And I'm going to ask them 2 questions when they come. They know what it is, and they know how to go about it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Right there. I appreciate you all. Peggy Mondi, thank you very much, madam, for the support earlier on. I appreciate you. Thank you for reactivating your membership as well on this program. May God bless you. Thanks for your encouragement. Guys, encourage us. Please press that like button. Help us to share. Okay, let me come to Mr. Okay, before I come to Mr. Idubisi, let me quickly pick this call, because I never prioritize calls since at all. Thank you very much for calling in. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Chicago, good afternoon. My name is Tammy.
Thank you, Madam Tammy. Please talk to us.
Okay. I greet every one of you there, and I thank you, all my brothers there. All of you are doing good job every day. God bless all of you. Keep doing the good job. Yes. My little word I want to say is about the River State. I'm an Ijaw woman. My state. I don't say believe that he signed it, but if he signed it, he has disgraced us. And then because we know that he didn't come through the right way, it was rigged by his master. But with the way things are happening, we came out and said we're with him. And for him doing that, it's not good. It's a blow on us. But then I know that it's not going to stand. And another thing again is that now that he's there, my own to him is that he should do a good job, good work for the Rivers people, whether you are Ikwere or Ijaw, general Rivers people, because they are backward in terms of everything. Because when they come, they start to embezzle, amass the wealth to themselves. He should look at the Rivers people. He is also once a civil servant, and he should look at them and do something good. There is unemployment. The unemployment rate is so high. And I'm not happy again because he went with an elder statesman, like my brother just said. I love that he said. He's supposed to speak. But when I see the last name, Odili, and I remember Mary, I look at it that he just took him there. It's like Odili is also part of one side of APC and one part of PDP, because his wife, Mary Odili, I heard all what she said about the court and everything before she ran to London. So I wasn't happy that he even followed him there. And Fubra should take it easy. I'm giving him my warning as my Ijaw brother. He should take his time, because we the Ijaws, we are not cowards, both man and woman. If we say we are ready to fight, we are ready to fight with our last blood. We are not coward. He should take his time, except he's not really Ijaw. maybe it's mixed up. He shouldn't do this next time. Whatever thing he has agreed with Wike, you should throw it inside the ocean there. Because Wike cannot do what the INEC elected man did in Lagos State. When Obasanjo wanted to take Lagos State for PDP, if he stood his ground, he fought him. I was in Lagos. He didn't agree. Even when they brought a very good candidate for Lagos State, Funshaw Williams, everybody was for him. He refused. They were not giving him, Obasanjo was not giving him his allocation. He didn't care. He was using the taxing everything to run the Lagos. So why does he want to now do that? He wants to do one party state all over the federation, and he wants to take River State. He cannot take it. If he said that Wike with him wants to team up and take River State, the salt water is going to swallow them. He cannot take it. He can take Lagos State, but they can't take that River State. And another thing again, FOBRA. If really you are now making a U-turn, make that good U-turn and stop answering their calls. Wike, he thought, because from the beginning of his political race, it was smooth for him. So now he feels he wants to be the president. He has become the head lord. Nobody can talk to him. Whatever he says is okay as a tyrant. He cannot do that. He should take it to his father's compound in Obiako. He cannot bring it to River State as a whole. And we the judge won't take it. We will not take it. He knows what the judge can do in River State. He knows it. He knows it. And another thing I want to say, you are doing a good job. I thank all of you there. But let's not use our mouth again like, I don't know how this thing will happen. I don't know how this thing will happen. Like the Bible is the word. The Bible says that our mouth is life and death. Like when we listen to our principal, His Excellency P.O., he always have that positive words. Let's always have that positive mind and words. Because when we say, oh, Nigeria is gone, the mouth we use to eat the pepper and salt. That's why the Bible says death and life. Let us always say that Nigeria is alive. The new Nigeria is possible. As me and you were talking now, I'm talking to you guys, everybody's hearing me. God can raise a Jehu. God can raise a Jehu inside that Nigeria that they are hungry. A Jehu is a fearless man that brought down Jezebel. God can raise a Jehu.
Mother, are you sure God is still in Nigeria?
My God, my brother, if you ask me that question, God is the ultimate. God is looking at us.
I
God
know
is
God is looking at you in America and he's looking at me in the UK. I mean, is God still in Nigeria?
No, God is in Nigeria. God is all over the world.
Oh,
my
okay.
brother, if it's not God, let me tell you, my brother Elvis, if it's not God, we are not even going to talk about Nigeria again. Even during that time of MKO Abiola, MKO Abiola was another big thing that Nigeria could have been scraped off. But God Almighty still hold Nigeria. Then God is in our Nigeria and is in all over the world. Because that time I was still in Lagos. When this Hausa with the Yorubas were fighting, it wasn't easy. Even there was a building I was living there as just a young graduate.
But what I'm saying,
The
madam,
Hausa
this
came to
story,
burn that
hold
place.
on, madam, this story that you are giving us now, I understand. During the time of Abiola, is it getting better or getting worse as of today?
I know. Yes, I know that. You know why it's getting worse? Because everybody, including me, I'm not taking myself away. Why I'm standing with his PO, I see him is an exceptional Nigerian. It's
All right.
different from all the politicians I've had and I've seen. If we can stop this one that now they don't give you this
But
post,
is the same is the same PO that you are standing with, we all are standing with, that said that God does not support stealing. God does not support everything that these politicians are doing right now. Madam, I think say God don't come out, don't take holiday come out for Nigeria, tell, to be honest.
No, I beg, no. God didn't. If God don't come out, now they say we no go even Nigeria for
no, na America, you they come from, now me they talk from UK. God, they where me are you they. But me they ask me, do we still have God in Nigeria? Oh, he did there.
I agree with you, my brother.
Oh, he did there. Okay, all right.
God dey Nigeria, God dey all over the world.
Okay.
God dey for Ukraine, self within the fight. God dey everywhere. I beg. Make we still use this our mouth. God go raise. I know say me as I dey here, so I want make today now. Make we start the begin.
Okay.
As I dey for here, so.
Okay, but you hear say Pastor Adeboye say make we not Pastor Adeboye say make they not protest, say make they not distract the government.
Leave that one. Now human flesh with that. Me, I know they look. Me, my own, I they pray. God, raise them, because when they start them for there, now we wait there now, it go come strong. Look, other African country they wait for us.
Madam, me I not believe on telling people in Nigeria from America that there is God in Nigeria, and we are in America and UK. I'm sorry, I don't believe on that at all, to be honest.
No, it make you believe I'm here. God is one, no be two. In there everywhere, in there with us.
So you sure say God not the verse for Nigeria right now?
And God no go verse for this our leaders.
Okay.
God they give them time if they go repent, but they no want repent, and he go deal with them.
And you talk about Biola just now. That was about 3 or 4 decades ago now. No, 3 decades ago, right?
Yes.
And it's not even getting better. And we are still saying we should be praying, speak positively about our country and all that. Now, positive, now America speak where they take better where you did there. So now UK speak when me take the UK. So now positive.
No, my brother, the Bible where God give John and Matthew, all of them, the inspiration to write. Read the Bible.
Now me they saw now Bible now America right now they read where they take build where you they stay. So that America.
They read the Bible. They know they read them. Even the Quran where they succeed and they believe, they know they read them.
And I mean they talk, but the country is better. You know, see now you don't get fence for your house for America.
I say are we able to interject?
No, hold on. I say you don't get fence for your house, mama. Fence not there your house for America.
No fence.
You don't get gates there. But you just confirm. But you just confirm now. Say America people don't they read Bible. They know they read Quran. And the country.
No, not beside talk, you know, hear me. I said this Bible where we they read, where God give the inspiration to Matthew, John, and Peter. Now, this Bible, if you read them, this word, now be the Bible. Everything where they happen, what would they see? It inside the Bible.
God, to be honest, God don't go holiday for Nigeria. Not your verse, mama. Mama, this one.
God give them time. You know, say
God go holiday for Nigeria.
I tell you one thing. You know, say make I tell you one thing. God, you know they kill Now juju they do
but Nigeria is getting one for the past almost for my past 66 years. Nigeria. So when I don't understand, man, I don't go talk with you. I don't go talk.
I know. The time when this thing they start, you get the day when I tell you say my lecturer they tell us years back. We they laugh at. He said, this thing what would they do? They just give you post now. You say, now your time will go, no, shine your eye.
Okay, mama, wait. We get somebody who want to ask you a question from our panel. Give us a mandate. Go ahead, talk to mama.
Yeah, but I think she probably retrace, because what I also hear her say is that Americans they read Bible, they don't believe them. But I mean, you did America, I don't know which area you did. If there's any, if you want to see Americans where read Bible, in fact you go see them on the street. They read the Bible, they practice the Bible. So I don't know, but waiting me say they talk, we say God no come down, can't help Nigerians. Now Nigerians go help themselves. all of this enough prayer and say, maybe people no go protest. That one, America will they protest now? So why they go say when they don't protest for Nigeria? And most of these people they come America, then they come America, cause what they do for America.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Mama, I beg, answer that one, make we come out, you know. Thank you, ma'am.
I not talk say God go come down, come protest. God go still use human being. Now human being God they use.
And that would they talk. So when 66 years.
Mr. Evix, can I interject this woman a second?
God go raise for that in Nigeria because
hold on, sir.
Myself, I don't say don't take.
And I mean they talk. So mama, you run come out for Nigeria. Everybody run come out. When the God go come help us for Nigeria now? Because in America, you they talk from, so you they tell us, you they give hope for people in Nigeria say God go do them, but you the America.
I not tell you I did Nigeria. I say I did America, I did Chicago. I know they hide where I
no, I know. I mean they talk so. How God want to help the people where they suffer for Nigeria now?
God no go come down. The same human beings where they there, where would they talk? Me say at the verse say they don't delay.
Okay, mama, make a quick ask you another question. Now God they give you light for America. Now God they give you light for America, security, everything. Now God.
I not talk say now God, you know they understand me. I not talk say now God, now con they do am. Now the human beings we get good mind. Our own leaders they no get good mind.
Okay. But why you call more they pray for them now? More they stay positive. People will not get good mind that they do them. Okay, mama, we talk this one. If person thief your car for outside now, how you want to do? You go pray, make the return her back. Be you follow the right process.
I not talk the one way you they talk. You don't understand me. I say, listen, if person thief my car,
yes,
I go report now.
Okay.
But now waiting me at the talk, you don't understand me. I not talk say now God now do this place where I did or where you did.
Okay.
Good. The same human beings will get good mind for their country and for their people. But
okay,
our own leaders where we get for there, they not get good mind. They get for their own selfishness.
And now, as these people can't get selfishness, so our pastors they tell us make we not protest. How one come to that area now?
Forget them. If pastor say make you no protest, so that one line they go come they follow the pastor, they make them no protest. When you then reach the wall, then go start. They never
all right.
reach the
Okay,
wall.
mama, we get another person one quick ask you question. Mr. F. Emmanuel, go ahead, sir.
Madam, I agree to by Rivers woman.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Yeah, maybe good evening. I don't know where you did, sir.
Now I elderly mommy.
I did Texas. So the thing will be say where they talk. I agree with you. But are you a Christian, first of all?
I'm a Christian. That's
okay.
why I want to our mouth take a scatter our country.
Okay, I want to refer you to a part of scripture that talked about something very crucial with respect to what you've been saying. In the book of James, James chapter 4, verse 17, is very simple and it's very express. He says something there. He says, therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him is what? A sin. That is to say, Nigerians that are folding our hands.
Let her finish, mama.
That are folding our hands. We know the way out. The way out to this suffering, to this oppression, is for us to arise and chase these criminals out of the way. But rather, we are folding our hand. So we know what to do, but we're not doing it. It's a sin on top of it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, God, F. Emmanuel. Okay, mama, 30 seconds, round up, make we move on to the next person, ma'am.
Okay, the thing when you talk, where Bible talk so, where you talk so.
Yes, ma'am.
One person will be say, as they did there so, then they see the money, they're supposed to do good things, they know they do. Now, sin before our God. And our God already, he get reward for them. Where they go
make we wait for that God's reward. Now I understand.
No.
Okay.
What they they talk, we say, even as we will never stand up. So it invests me because they know feel pass us. Then they punish people. Me, I'm not happy say people they suffer for Nigeria.
Okay.
We get everything.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you very much, ma. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you. The first caller ever we just spend 18 minutes for phone. 18 minutes. Now this is our mama's special. 18 minutes. I never see any caller in the history of this our job. We just spend, especially the interview what they do.
She deserves
Meanwhile, now what though, Mama need that deserve award. Listen, the truth of the matter is, Nigeria matter. There's some of they speak positive about the country. What can't they talk now? Hey, voila. Anyway, make I cook. But people, I salute to now. Hey, we have a long way to go. Yes, sir.
You see, sincerely, speaking positive is wonderful.
Yeah.
Right? It's very, very wonderful. You wake up in the morning, you speak positive to yourself, you speak positive to your children. Wonderful. But I guarantee you, after the speaking, and you're not doing anything in line with what you have spoken, you're just wasting your time. You can never see any results. You're just deceiving yourself.
Can I come in here?
When you speak,
let me put
back it up with action. Result will come.
Can I come in here?
No. Hold on, Mr. Black Panther. Now, Mashallah indicate first. Go ahead.
The issue is, there's one thing I say. What you say is what you get, and it works for me. The more we say, come out and protest, we will get it. That is the reason this pastor is saying, don't go out and protest, because it's obvious the protest is in the air, just the way Obi's vote was in the air that it was going to win. It's the way this protest is going, and it is very close. That's why they are cautioning us not to.
Thank you, Oga Mashallah. Okay, Black Panther, quickly.
You see, that woman, that mama, God bless her. She's telling us one single thing. One single thing that she's telling us. She's encouraging us, but we should keep on speaking the truth. Keep on speaking positive, how we are going to get it. Don't let your word, like I said, you cannot separate yourself from your shadow. That is exactly what she's saying. So let's speak, let's do what, as we speak, let's walk it. Let's walk it. But let's walk it as we have spoken. If we speak positive, let's walk the positive. Walk your faith. That is what she's saying. She's in support of us. She's against those people that are sitting down at home doing what Naija was said. So let's walk it.
Yes,
Thank
she
you.
has complained about that so many times anyway. She's not in support of these people sitting at home not doing anything. Mother Tammy is always against that. Anyway, my people, let's move on. Oga CM just joining us now. I don't know how it enter here, whether I win the pass call, whether I door, but I know so Oga CM is with us.
Now window, leave him for that place. Make it not come in.
He's already in. You know, say there.
So that's how you go tell no say who pass door enter and who no pass door enter. Now, somebody they show for screen. They see him. And because they say me no enter. That means say Black Panther.
You know, Oga CM.
CM came in and was picking his teeth.
Now you see who your eat finish. So you see who. Now you see who and better for me. Now you guys see you the finish. So
it be like say nothing. Na me the topic today.
You be okay now.
Na me be headline.
Like you be headline.
No, as for Black.
You are the unprojected headline. The headline that was not projected by Evix.
You know, say I know good. No be today. I got the
Black Panther. Now my man. Now that's why they chastise her.
I know. Now
I say I no go. No, I no go. I no go engage Black Panther today. Now make him get feel there, may he just they do like say me I be weak and be Fubara, may I give a chance.
Bab,
May
I want to go ask you, say, they say you did that, you say Fuba sign that document, say you did here. So what happened that day when you signed documents?
say I beg everybody good evening and is it? Yeah, it's time. It's good evening. Please welcome. Let me not break protocols. Welcome everybody. Good evening. All protocol duly observed. I wish everybody well for now and for throughout the Christmas and New Year. Actually, I had somebody when I think I was somewhere. The person said they blame Fubara for signing I don't know who spoke that. They blame Fubara for signing the agreement or whatever, whether anything. I don't want to know the content of the agreement because it can never be favorable to the people of River State. It can only be favorable to Wike and maybe a little to Fubara. But the thing is this, that's what they call liberation. It takes somebody like Fubara to liberate River State. I refer you everybody to Anambra now. You know, say Anambra done they liberated. Nobody go talk of Godfather again. Ngige agreed everything. Follow the even go shrine. He's saying anything he sign. You know, waste time. When he enter now, oh yeah, maybe he implement and he can't tell Anambra people say yes, I sign them, but I signed it because of you people. If I do everything there, I will be like the previous governor Mbadinuju. Under him, they closed down. Imagine Anambra and the education. They closed down schools in Anambra for 1 year. Primary, no way. Secondary, no way. No WAEC, nothing for 1 full year. So Ngige told them, say, look, when they cry, Mbadinuju no do well. You know, say Mbadinuju sign with a Godfather. So if I do the same, it go worse. So that's why I stake my life, say I must liberate you people. Since that day, he became hero. So what Fubara is doing, make him go look the rule book from what Ngige did. I don't care. It takes somebody to stand up to this Godfather. And after Fubara, I'm telling you, nobody can go and sign an agreement again with anybody in River State. Say when you come, you do it. Fubara has to stand his ground. Like Black Panther said, it's not tenable in any law court. There is no agreement anywhere in Nigeria that can supersede what is written on the constitution, in the constitution. So what Fubara he did, only say maybe in a slow poison, the two talk. Forget about the Kwasa may go sign for so and so what? You see, to tell you how devilish these people are. Can Tinubu allow somebody control Lagos State when he was governor? Obasanjo tried it, it couldn't work. Wike, when he was in Rivers, can anybody, even allow Amaechi get into River State to come on a weekend na wahala? Nah, you want to be in the tail super. Suvara na man. Now, not be today. The people of River State what they should even do is what they did to Ngige. The youth go divide themselves. They do shift. Where go they protect them for government lodge. Some go do night shift every day. Where people go they follow them, so that nothing. It can never do. They won't do shit. It's a very big shame. Even Wike, one of his press interview, he said maybe that kind of thing that happened for Lagos, Godfather, it happened for Edo, it happened for Anambra. It can happen here. You can't put any. Look at the hypocrisy. It's not eating humbug. So what Fubara is doing, to be honest with you, Shebi I don't do our Asawana Wana here before. So that thing where Fubara is doing was what everybody should try and support. Give him the moral support, even if you are far away, because it's the future of people of River State. All those money waiting for the cut out, and Fubara want to do it. Start now to implement project. If I'm in his shoes, the popularity now Market Square say if I go they buy Guguru, they make people see. Now they go they clap hand for him. And moreover, why is even different? Why is even we not go win this thing is that unlike Anambra, which is pure one tribe, one ethnic group, it's just a question of the elite and the thieves and the people who get the thing. Wike is Ijo. Ijo never rule. So if Fubara is Ijo and Wike is Ikwere, and the Ogoni they wait for their turn. So if Ogoni no support Fubara, now so they no go reach them. They should team up, support Fubara everywhere, so that when Fubara finishes, it will rotate to Ogoni before he get back to Ikwere or any other people. So what Fubara is doing is very much in order. That is the type of liberation Nigeria needs. It's not somebody come to dictate. Even if the agreement is to make sure that there is industrialized the river state, it can never be. It can only be bring money, bring money, bring money. Don't appoint this person. If I appoint this person, don't sack him. For what sort of nonsense is that?
But I have a question for you, sir.
Yes, please.
Don't we also think that based on I mean, you mentioned Ijo, Ikwere,
Yes.
Ogoni, and all of that.
Yeah.
You know, this guy called Tinubu
Uh-huh.
thrives by divide and rule.
Yeah.
Now, ever since this whole thing happened, you've seen Paibi Clark spoke, you've seen different people speak. Now, Wike is an Ikwere man, right?
Yeah.
Now, don't we also think that these are now way to divide our state?
Well, the thing is, you see, let me tell you the truth. I think some white Ikwere people are even distancing themselves from what Wike, the madness of Wike. I mean, there's no basis. Let us really bring morals. Let's forget about law. So, which means when Ikwere man is ruling, was the German controlling him? Yes. I want somebody to tell me. Yes,
Great question.
Yes, I want. Because I told people when I want to discuss Nigeria, I start from we are different people with different civilization, value system. Until Oyibo come and join us. Okay, can you believe that Edo Kingdom is older than Nigeria? People that have been having ambassador, according to Alex gave us lecture here, since 1460 something through Gelegele Seaport. All of a sudden, because maybe they are not up to 500 million people. All of a sudden, the British came, bring them, make them even below it. So what are you talking? They've been existing. So what I'm saying is, I want somebody to tell me when Amwechi was in charge, Ogoni people, they direct and what to do, or the sign say you must do the. It's an insult. It's an insult on the John nation. I don't care what people say. We are discussing Nigerian politics. They are not discussing America. This is Nigerian politics. We are discussing. That's why Tinubu say Yoruba local, Emi local. He didn't say South local. He said Yoruba local, and they left him. Then when he goes to the north again, you think that it will go to Birom or maybe one type of Jukun or Bachama. Na Fulani go corner it again. Tell you it's not. So when he gets down to rivers, it's only Ikwere. What of Ogoni? What of Ogoni? What of Ijo? I mean, see, to me, I like being fair, one, and I want to lay card on the table. I like logic. There is no logic to tell me that even if Fubara doesn't know his left from right, let the record be there that during his time he damaged everything. It will be a record, just like Buhari. In those days they say, "Hey, Megaskia, this man incorruptible. Not only since he left office, 1984, not only 150 cow, as if to say those cow no they give birth. Not only 150 cow in get. Hey, this, that. Now he get 12 million vote lock every talakawa in the north. Poor people now so then they hail him. That man, he doesn't tolerate nonsense. Eventually, he had his way. Englishman go tell you, be careful what you wish for. If they pray, one day you go get them. Then what are you going to do? Buhari, oh yeah, be careful what you wish for. Now you get the president where you tried 2003, no way. 2007, no way. 2011, you see, so they buy people, some good coppers as a result, no way. 2015, they rig them in. Is it not the worst we've had? At least, even if not the worst for Nigeria, the worst for the North. The people he called his people. Go and check Buhari's record in the North. Check Jonathan, who is an unbeliever, RNA, all those Christians they don't like. Go and check Obasanjo, another Christian. Compare their record with Buhari. Even in his people, they are not regretting. So that is how it is. That is how to do it. So what Fubara is doing, to me, it doesn't mean he's the Messiah, but let him be there. What is good for the geese is even best for the gander. I don't know. I don't want. We shouldn't be even. If in fact, my annoyance is that Agbado man is even bringing himself so low. Anyway, where he's a certificate forger, he hasn't got shame. Otherwise, you'd have dismissed them. Say, look, for what? What are you telling me for? So if I intervene there, I should go and intervene in Borno, intervene in Anambra. For what? Dismiss them. Yes, please.
It shouldn't have even take that action at all He should
That is
never
the
have
thing.
even taken action at all.
You see, when you swear, do you know that constitution it should be like your handkerchief? You put it in your pocket. Even though you are not a constitutional lawyer, as a president, every time you look at it, you say, this thing you are telling me to do, what did the constitution say about it? If it's under executive prerogative, but if there is a constitutional provision, I go say no, because that is to tell people. You go even tell me, you can say, tell me where this thing their constitution that you want me to intervene.
That
Tell
is
me.
why they should have an attorney general that
That
will
is
be interpreting every move, every action.
Even then,
Okay.
inside that rock, there should be you should have your own lawyer, even if it's a friend. Where go they wake up and sleep with you anywhere you are going? You go, be like saying you're a bodyguard, a lawyer, so that there are certain things.
Mr. Sir, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Okay, now that they say Fubara is signed, as Fubara now officially said, the other legislator should come back to the chamber. All of them, they never know.
That's why I'm saying that until I see that happen, and then
listen,
represent the budget, I don't believe he said anything. I don't believe he said anything.
Only say Fubara, maybe I think say Fubara na slope, not like kerosene. You go you see, they talk, you just do body like say nothing, they touch them. If they touch them, but see, those people will resign. And the speaker, according to the court, has sort of acknowledged the arrival of a new speaker and those people. So telling them to come back, what does that mean? It's not possible. It's not possible. In fact, if I'm even Fubara, Nana, I go there. In fact, the type of thing Gige was doing in those days in Anambra is that every small place you go see him, then go the hell I'm like this. He said, now because of when I day here, then that it was in Gige. That's why he fought Obasanjo now. Obasanjo connived with Chris Yoba. The one just like Tinubu and this guy is doing Wike.
The kidnapper now.
That they tell you because of that. That day they give and say me come sign, say you don't resign. They bring and Gige look and say me resign. They carry and go toilet. It does and with dirty slap. Agree. It's okay. If that is the case, you want me to sign. Okay, I'm going. The moment, that's why there's always a leeway. Ngige left the hotel, or his way going to the hotel. Maybe he go for in village. You quickly grab a phone, tell somebody, say phone so person, tell them say I dare under this thing. Before you know, the thing don't reach Abuja. Everywhere they don't announce them because now small coup they want to. Before you know, and the thing don't flop. So even if you slap Ngige, they say Ngige said I didn't resign. They were forcing me to resign. NTA Kariam, a Radio Nigeria, everywhere. The people of Anambra poured out on the road. That was how it flopped. And they now told them, all those agreements I signed. Or he said Ngige agree, saying sign them. Say, but he know that he will not going to implement it. Because if he implements it, Anambra will be like Mbadinuju again. That's why Ngige begin tar road. Every time, everywhere, every village, the tar road, people say, the man where they want kill now in the tar road for us. See, there's a way to win Nigerians easy. So Fubara should go and, in fact, by now, Fubara should send an emissary to Ngige. Maybe Ngige go sneak in, go River State, go meet and then go meet Swamp. He go lecture him on how to do if he no. There's no, that Wike can do it. He can't do shit. He can't do anything. And moreover, this is purely a job affair. Edwin Clark is on top of it. Ijo National Congress, even the one where say na turn by turn, na Jagaban turn. That one self don't turn good. So everything is now against Wike. There is no way. But for me, I know the people of River State, they are being liberated because the money this man has been wasted. I don't care. Even if I'm a Fubara, I say yes, they signed it, even the one they promised me to take. But I have to do it to save you people. I have to do it to liberate you like Anambra has been liberated. You can't talk of Godfather. Even ordinary councillor now, you don't do Godfather. Anybody where you put there, you go agree. When you enter, you say, oh yeah, come and carry now. I give you state money. People go boo you. And before you know it, they arrange you for EFCC. So Fubara is on track. May you know there's no shaking. That paper where they sign anything under duress, you go just tear and keep. Or you make it implement and no be Fubara go carry budget go present. If they like late 27, make them go gather.
Even that paper, Even that paper go dey detrimental to the president and to Wike if he release am out.
See, shebi na Wike, shebi na Fubara go carry budget like this, go present. Hey, make them dey wait, make he represent budget. Now that then go know say that's why Ngige told them say Ngige said that time that in Papa teach him say to give monkey water to drink. No, very easy. Monkey go just carry water drink. Now to take retrieve the cup when the monkey must have finished drinking. Now they are wahala day. So that is the stage. He don't give he don't put them for seat. Or you can't make it implement all the nonsense. Appoint this person, appoint this. Do you know who go even buy Fubara one day? Do you know? Carry everybody surrender. What type of government is that? Fubara is on top. The job people are solidly behind him. Even Ogoni should support too, because not them. If he finish, he come back to you. I don't like cheating in my life. I hate it. You cannot be ruling a state of different ethnic groups. Then only one go the rule. Even if the population is 90-1. No. As long as they are part of it, they should be. In just every state, River State should be like United Nations, if not Nigeria. Look at the population of India, one representative. China, one representative. Do you know the population of Liechtenstein? Do you know the population of Luxembourg? Yet one representative. What does that tell you? Because they recognize you as a country, as an entity. You don't say India is a 1.2 billion or 1.3 billion, China 1.4. Therefore, they should bring 100,000 people. Because on a day, 2 million population or 10, you bring one. No, everybody in the UN, every seat, every country is one seat, isn't it? It's one. So in River State, whether Ikwere is 99 million people, 99 people, then the rest are one. Now lie you. Now one seat, you got to go right there. If you don't like, because unless they are no longer in the state. So people should learn to be, something like let's practice fairness. Let's practice the Igbo tribe to which I belong, maybe more populated than the Bachama. But it does not mean that the Bachama people, when we come, we go say, after all, they no reach 40 million. And so what? Everybody one seat, every equal representation. If they don't want it that way, well, they should appeal to God, not even to Supreme Court. So what what Fubara is doing, I so much cherish it. Let him it takes somebody like that to stand up to, because without him doing this, the people of River State, they will never know what will befell them. Wike will be in Abuja, demolish house, collect money, do this. Then River State will go, they wait for and go, they build. Only you. Then destabilize PDP, they boast. Nobody could do anything. That's why I tell PDP, let them sack me now. Let them expel me. What they see, they take. Look at illiteracy in a disease. So to me, I don't really see there's no qualms there. Every day they put eye, and then if the support base of Fubara is quite expanding. There are precedents. There are precedents. If not that people of Edo rallied round, they don't know be Lagos. Oshomole for sure, Obaseki Pepe, and nobody know show Pepe no be to be now the money where go the siphon. So Obaseki say no. They tell her Tinubu carry money come no way. So there are precedents. Make it happen for Rivers too. Only Lagos go they get Godfather in Nigeria, and it's a shame to the Yoruba people. To be honest, it's a very big shame. Labour should have ended it with Gbadebo, and that is where they were on course. Gbadebo Rose Vival. Labour was on course to end it. Then they have to rally around and bribe INEC and start doing shenanigans. We don't need Godfather in Nigeria.
Yeah, but that it happened in Lagos does not mean we have to generalize it, though.
No. I mean Lagos. Now I say because it's a southwest state. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
No. It's not the fall of it. No, I mean, waiting Fayoshe when Oshokomole one trial with Eleka, they kick her out. Say no, you no go walk. I remember in those days, Awolowo daughter. Awodosumu, he won't come contest for Lagos. They tell her, say, we no go staff Papa, staff Pikin. Yes, please.
Sorry to cut you. Say, Oshokomole won Fubara.
Exactly. He told him now. He said, this fight, you have to fight until the end.
You want fight this man, hold your bet well. Fubara don't hear him. He don't hear him advice very well now.
No intel say man, put eye where you not supposed to put eye, or you no go they see anything, or you go see double, or maybe forget. Although
But
because
he
we
himself now, where yes, the final, where in there now?
now because in the share 40-year-old wine with Wike. Maybe they see the picture. Well, two of them they don't they dazed. They look at the wine. See, look, no, but as long as the people in politics, particularly in Nigeria, as long as the crowd, those poor people are with you in terms of crowd, you don't go anywhere. Because do you know that reputation of Wike, whether anything happen, has gone to the dust. If he get reputation before, it has gone to, now he can't. And PDP will now. This maybe PDP knew this is the time to deal with him. Imagine PDP now and just say, Wike, we don't need you here. Everything. If you see you near our disease, Wike has been expelled. Announce it everywhere. Then say some APC guys say this thing, they distract them. It can be automatic entering APC. So what can he do? He will go to court, say you can't expel me. Who is he? Who is Wike? If they are doing meeting, they just take police to take him out. At most
and
they put them.
He will not become an orphan.
No, this is the time for PDP to deal with him. Maybe they waited.
See this guy, what is his name? The former vice president. Atiku go enter this case, so no gonna they watch him now.
Listen, yes. You go surprise. Say one day now Atiku go just surface grand press conference. Maybe in the work from behind. You see, the thing is that's why I say don't play God. Ordinarily, we care for just mellow. That's a when you want to play God, you go don't forget say God there. Because if you remember God there, you go cool down. But when you don't think say who be God? No be me. So he just they talk anyhow. Just they look at even they was granting this thing. He said he was granting this. Who cannot be weak yourself. Anyway, Fubara, maybe, and I believe that, let me not say that, I believe the judges are not sleeping, both home and abroad. They know what is at stake. And Fubara phone go they ring. So many people go they enter, they come out. They be with them. Just don't waste your time with Wike. Continue what you are. That paper safe. If na me, I go just public, just hold on like this, tear and people, TV go cover it, squeeze it and put in the nearby trash can. Dump it there.
Now so no, no tear ram. You go publish am.
After you don't publish, you go make photocopy. That one to dramatize their foolishness. Tear it and put in the bin. I mean, how can you tie somebody, a whole executive governor? Now you go to dictate to him. Oh, that's in fact, it's a slap. Forget about this issue of it's not ethnic. They don't try it. Don't
you know what you know what they are thinking? They are saying Fubara na small boy and I just enter politics.
Okay.
Everybody na small boy. Everybody just enter politics. See, that Fubara no go agree. He no go agree. Because look, the Senate, the House members that went out, how they go retrieve na wahala. He no go walk. Except they go APC, go do election again.
If you notice, and as they don't leave PDP won't admit them again. PDP has the right.
They
to
no
say
go admit them again.
The party can say if you apply, they say no, we don't need you. They can deny you membership. So because it's free entry and free voluntary. So and then if you notice, this thing, the blame don't they shift from Wike now. They are now attacking the Agbado in Aso Rock. See what Edwin Clark said, that Tinubu just want to insult them, insult the job people. Look at what is and that is true. I go connive with somebody. You finish your term. You're a minister like Dave Umahi. Dave Umahi in a minister. They mind the potholes where they everywhere. You there, Abuja, your own. You go there talk of. You need structure. What? This. So now human being be structure. Criminals. When you don't carry one criminal, put every strategic place. Now be your structure. Then go they bring returns. They bring a gossip. Anything gossip. If they schedule meeting, you go put your mobile phone on. If they give 30 minutes break, then go brief you, say, see you. I mean, what sort of rubbish is that? And you tell me that you want to be for what? In fact, Fubara need to do it in a way that the opinion of the people of Rivers State will turn against him. And how he can do it is he should be quite prominent, visiting almost every nook and cranny, planting project with that money where you're supposed to they give. Then people go, because I know now people go shut up. Maybe now this is the time to cancel some school fees in some universities in so that kind of thing. When they do this kind of thing, now people go say, he say, when you do, he say, now that money where they say, now then they pursue me, make I give on see, Ngige know how to play the music, play the game. When Ngige started it, everybody, whether you not like him before, people come the hell am till today. Now he helped to liberate Anambra State, and since then, anybody will finish. If you like, put your grandmother. The moment he entered, making just the doing own. You don't now unless now you open mouth talk. If now you make noise, you put a what is it, godson. You just they waste your time. Who go even listen to you, self? Everybody go support and say making the do. Why waiting? Which in making the thief? That's how they thief money now. This week is wicked. So Fubara is quite in order. I so much. I'm in support of what he's doing. There is no way any rightful person go support him. Make Fubara do, even if he bastard, if in administration no good, let it be against him. That during Fubara's time there was no light there here, but let him have a shot.
But I believe that Fubara can actually do something. See, if you have the people's support, then you are golden. If you have their support and you can do well like Oti is doing in Abia State right now, not like Obaseki, you are golden. Because what he would just do is that like you said, River State, all of this I did because of you guys. Now it's time to begin to rebuild our state.
Do you know what?
Which federal government college we need to fix? Which polytechnic we need to fix? Which university we need to fix? You need to put those things in order.
What you need to do to win people, because I know Fubara Papa, he go get his own shady. He go say yes. I agree. Say he go take 100 maybe 10 billion. Me go to take 2 billion. We sign him, I sign. I know sir I no go take, but I just want to use them to get in. Because without agreeing, another person go agree, the thing go to happen. So me, I sign, say I go to take. In sign, so I go to take. But I had to do it. You have to play Mugu to get along. Yes.
You know why Wike they do this thing?
Why?
Wike say he don't finish the whole project for Rivers. He don't do everything.
Yeah.
So he just do now just to come paint them. Then the remaining money was also use the work, make kind of the give up. That is what Wike planned, though.
Yes.
Wike planned it in such a way that was why he was building bridge. Not be in mind to build bridge, oh.
But
now for him,
only bridge that infrastructure. What about
now for him, he built many things. Now for him to collect the money after he don't come out, all the money to build bridge, hospital, school. Now he want collect them back from this boy where work for him.
You say he built bridge. That bridge, no good in maintenance, right? The hospital, no good in maintenance.
Not be Nigeria, now they maintain anything.
No, not there. Me
now they maintain anything.
Me say if I don't leave that level, well, now they discuss now. I go if na me be Fubara, I go address the people for pigeoning. Say I sign them. Even there are account where they make we go put for Switzerland. I agree, but I have to do it to get in because I know I won't honor it because of you people. Because if I honor it, where I go see money take the pay. People go say yes. Sometimes a thief. I remember sometimes some people that time you go rob bank, you go give poor people. What you go talk? you go rob bank, carry
it happen now. It happen for us now.
Carry money, go they give poor people. Say this now on a money, may on take and go. Poor people say may on take and go. They help on herself. So who go blame them? People go blame and Shabbat go say now true. Some people, one economist say, no be stealing, now redistribution of money.
Of wealth.
Distribution of wealth.
No,
calculation.
Redistribution. You get where he plenty. He too, what they call and they say the soup too they concentrated this side. This one they water. Now you take this one, make this one, so make it for. So what can you say? Because if to say thief the money, they go say, you say, but I bring the money, make on take and start. All of anybody why I make it take and go start small business. Some take and say, good, go buy your Okada. Say now money. So if you call and thief, well, he take and buy without authorization. But did he benefit from it? Not much. So what can you say? He say if he did there now, no go. So there are a lot of things. Some people say social redistribution. So they forgotten how they described it. He say it go help to balance the economy. So Fubara must be very, very attentive to waiting waiting people.
The thing where they happen now, you know what the person below the street now. The person below the street now starting the Kubo.
Oh yes.
Oh, you know that meeting where aside the Kubo they go bury their chief. When Fubara they come, Fubara knock am for back. He come they laugh. Fubara tell him to say, you never come, Abi. You dey dodge from me. Now he can't laugh. See, Asari go they laugh. Say, they don't enter that. They don't enter my mess.
That
you go
money
not come Fubara now. Fubara not do anything. Leave them. I go handle them.
That money where they no give am Faso Rock, you go get them from Port Harcourt.
You go get them now for Fubara. You go get them.
You go get them, and Asari get you get your own troops. You go say if na troops you want, I go provide them. Then go just if you know one many people 100 meters near you or 1 kilometer, and we go one checkpoint. Now you there in charge. In fact, to be honest with you, whoever advise Wike, that's why I say when you want play God, not be say person advice and bet. When you want to make a fool of yourself, you go, there's at times you go, who was saying that give a man power and money, the true character go come out. Can you imagine because you don't dare River State, the treasure base,
now the same Wike now talk am now.
Character. People know, even as you were talking, hey, people know get easy. Shebi, okay, did you people watch that in short clip where he say, if I leave PDP, make I no get rest of no, if I disappoint PDP, we get sometimes in a frenzy when they done the. He said, if I disappoint PDP, make I no get rest of mind for life or something like that. I ain't this thing now.
You no go get them now. You will never get rest of mind.
So exactly that is the situation we there now. I don't see why somebody should take River State is there. They're not up to 5 or 6 million, or 7 million, 8 million people living there. So how can somebody take them for granted? One person. Wike just there. Okay, by the way, what was Wike before he entered politics? Nothing. Unlike Peter Obi, who has been a billionaire, did genuine thing with a record to show. These ones just coming from local government abracadabra. In with Amwechi battle and he say, if you either you leave me here, you send me to Abuja.
You know why Wike now. You now understand why Wike now go build house for the former corrupt governor of Rivers State, Odili, and a wife.
I know.
You cannot see why see why he build house for them.
Now for justice. Not the only house he built for them.
He built everything for them.
He built,
so that they go support him.
He said that Justice Mary Odele Judicial Institute, Rivers. Then Dr. Peter Odele Cancer in Kenwa, Rivers. They take Peter Odele's wife, in daughter, do commissioner for health. Yes, now the commissioner for health in Rivers State is Peter Odele's daughter. Then there's two of his daughters again. The High Court Judge.
High Court
Judge in different thing in River State or somewhere in Abuja.
Now River State now, as they make him wife.
Yes.
Now instead make them.
Yes, only one remain. The only man where Peter Odele get, I don't know where that one there. So but the 3 daughters. Now so you see, we can't be running dynasty now. River State cannot be feudal system or delay dynasty. That's why we can just they run to them everything. See that time where they want say whether now some people stray. I don't know whether they want to go harass Mrs. Odele in Abuja. Before you know, we can mobilize troops, private jet, go there, they do. Now they are morning, afternoon, night.
Make I tell you one issue where happened between us and Odele when I did union for Uniport. When I didn't know, say this man and corruption don't start there, they born now. He just dey pretend. In a medical doctor, na quack. You know what happened? We did a protest that our school should follow the NUC procedure on how you give people, how you give students holiday. When they come from holiday, you give them another 2 weeks so that they go prepare for their exam. Our school refused to go through that process, but we make sure that we bend their neck. We can't say go meet Odili for office. Odili and he cohort can't go put police for block us. They don't know say we ourselves we don't plan. We can't. They don't say we'll get 2 squad, 3 squad. Some go through East-West Road, some go through the main road, and some go through the other side. 3 now we do. So by the time that they block the one for East-West Road, we don't reach some of the 2 squad. They don't reach front of Odili office. Odili call the house. How they reach here? Now simple planning. When we enter there now, Odili come to us okay. He go set. We come meet Professor Briggs. We meet Briggs. He come meet am. When they come talk, that same Briggs where they make electoral election officer, when he make election returning officer for Rivers State to make you see how corrupt they are. He come make am. He come say okay. What you go take? After we don't talk, the school don't agree. He come say okay. Make him give. He say he go give us school bus. Then he can't give us check. When he give us check, ask me where we go receive the check. We can't ask question. This check is not from you. You know the check where give us? NDDC check. All the check of the ministry is in the office of the governor. All. That is how he was signing check and check and check different ministry for Rivers State. I say when we talk about corruption, corruption don't eat deep. We can't carry check, go NDDC. Check now, the money we give supposed to take the service the car. We can't go NDDC. NDDC clear the check within how many minutes they clear it. To my surprise. That how can a governor have a check of ministries in his office? You see how they chop Nigeria?
That what I want is that one says small. You see, I know say Fubara know there. I mean, we're doing Clark, they're on top of the case by doing Clark. No, I know the Fubara is not alone. Every jaw that is worth insult, even those where they creek, all of them they done the ready as wana nine then they read. So all this Fubara we they just keep calm and calculate. You don't pass budget, Begin implement them. Just begin do them. It's a shame that Agbado will just be messing himself up. People know the advice, and those that voted for Tinubu, can they go and tell him that let him not go and soil his hand? Can they? Assuming a week he won the election clear in Rivers State, it would have been a different thing. After rigging, then they are talking. Just tell him, just walk the man away. All this nonsense is he not because he's this thing, because he's minister? Assuming Wike is not minister, can he if for they abroad now, they could somewhere.
We are waiting how you go bring those representatives where they reside. We are waiting how they go bring them in. We will know whether Fubara sign on.
Commissioner where Fubara no appoint, they resign. Then you are telling Fubara to go and bring them back. That is part of the agreement. That every case in court should be withdrawn. Or everything, like say no shaking. And they can look at the thing. He said, and they are free to sit to convene anywhere, not only the House of Assembly. No be governor go show them now. They are free to convene anywhere. Oh, these people said Nigeria has gone to the dogs. Anyway, na Rivers. Asawana wana. I remember they say, eyes on. Is on. Eyes on. Is on. Is okay. Kemie. Emie. Asawana. Wana. Asawana.
They no agree.
Wana. The first time where Joma go be governor of Rivers State.
They no go agree lie.
Come put some for their gary. No, now fight to finish you. If
now fight to finish, that is this. They watch what go happen now. They go to call them. Don't call them back. Leave them.
Ikwere versus Sejo. In fact, only say PDP, I don't know waiting. Now, anyway, maybe they go they prepare waiting, they just they watch the thing. This is the time to hit Wike. Now, just look, we don't want him again. Just publish it with a nationwide publication that
If
anybody
the
will.
PDP chairman, if the what thing go do first, make an advisor for here now. Fubara, if he's listening, His Excellency Fubara, Dr. Fubara, if you are listening, if the PDP chairman in Rivers State refuse to do what the leader of the party in the state does, what you need to do is to suspend him, suspend all the ESCO, and put a caretaker ESCO there. When you put a caretaker ESCO there, then you start to dish out the words to Wike and suspend Wike from the party.
What
practicing anti-party issue. Simple.
They don't know now. In fact, what the PDP should do is that the moment they read out Wike will be the headline that has been sacked, they don't want him even 10 kilometers near the anything called PDP again. Put it then, and then by the power conferred on the national executive and this thing, they are dissolving the executive, PDP executive in Rivers State from ward level to state level. Everything dissolved. Then Fubara go bring name where he want. How then go fill those things.
That's all now. You go confuse the president. Confuse him.
Simple. That
they go know then a party issue now it be now not be federal issue again.
Na PDP they deal. It's internal matter of PDP. The mob from Abuja they give order that all the anything PDP in River State dissolved, suspended. All of them hand over to the nearest to the secretariat. This. Appoint one person as 32 local government, isn't it? 32 members, 32 people. Go to your local government, hand over to this, the caretaker in charge for now. Pending this, then they now convene. Remove anything, any influence of Wike should be taken away. All you need to ask Fubara is Tinubu threatens Fubara, impose resolution on him. You see this thing.
You know, when Fubara don't do that one, we want to hear the response of the president. When I go to the leader of PDP, that is how to distract him.
Imagine. Imagine Nigeria there in darkness and he's talking of threatening.
But you can see what we have on the screen right there.
I see.
According to the Punch, saying that Tinubu threatened Fubara, imposed resolution on him, says ex-Rivers commissioners. So a member of the, let me see if I can quickly take, a member of the Rivers State Elders Forum and former Rivers State Commissioner for Works, Chief David Briggs, has alleged that President Bola Tinubu imposed the resolution concerning the crisis in the state on Governors Fubara. Briggs, who said he attended the resolution meeting at the presidential villa in Abuja, insisted that the governors signed the resolution under duress, following alleged threats issued by the president before handing the document to the governor to sign. The Punch report that Tinubu had a meeting with Fubara, a former governor of the state, Peter Odili, the immediate past governor, Yesu Wike, and other stakeholders at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja, on Monday to address the crisis rocking the state. The president directed that all matters instituted in the court by the governor and his team in respect of the political crisis be withdrawn immediately. Then it went on. In an interview with newsmen in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, on Wednesday, Briggs said Fubara was forced to sign the resolution without his input. He stated, unquote, "I was there, so what I say is primary, not secondary. We were invited for a meeting, but that was not a meeting. What happened in that Mr. President walked in with a written resolution, addressed us, and declared that what he had in his hand is a presidential proclamation. Therefore, he can weep." Then he went on. He emphasized the fact that He is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and anybody who tends to say no to what he's saying, it has consequences. That, in a simple layman's word, is a threat. He, Tinubu, wrote on the resolution but refused to read it. He handed the resolution to Dr. Peter Odili to read. Unquote, it continued. Now, let's get it very clear. If you were in the position of the governor, what will you do? Question. Get up and go? Question. Say no to president with that kind of subtle but energetic threat? Question. The former commissioner also said most Rivers people present at the meeting, including former Attorney General of the state and Justice Commissioner Adokie, were shocked by the president's undemocratic attitude and decided to ask questions. One of us specifically, Amir Simaka, asked him, unquote, Fubara should do this, he should do that. You referring to the president have not said what those 25 or 27 assembly members that defected from the People Democratic Party to All Progressive Congress without consulting their constituency and constituents what they should do. This one a revolution for you. Hey God.
Now big fight now. They watch now big fight.
You know that this thing you read now. Let me just before we come back to it. You know that name you mentioned, Adokie Emeka, was the left midfielder, Green Eagles 1980, that won the Nations Cup.
Bam.
That is the man. And after that, he went to read law, University of Lagos, got his LLB, then called to the bar, started practicing. That's why he became Commissioner for Justice. So Adokie, the name, when you mentioned the name, nobody go even know. Say just the name before they said Justice means Commissioner for Justice. People go tell you say Justice Adokie.
Fubara don't enter one chance.
No, you know enter chance.
No, you know enter chance. Now you know enter any chance.
But if that kind of person go back to school, go study law, then became a commissioner, then the imposter.
Exactly. And now in the 80s,
exactly.
That time university never like then.
Even get cheaper to go school.
Anyway, my people, let's round up. We've been here for the whole day.
And the standard high.
Let's hear from Mr. Idubisi, so that he can talk to us, so that we can have our final submission. Mr. Idubisi, thank you very much, sir, for joining us once again. You've been here on and off. Please talk to us quickly. I'll give you 5 minutes. Can you hear me?
Maybe forget.
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Leave your mute alone now. You don't press them already.
Okay, make up the camera so that at the press clothes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Talk to us 5 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, I beg. I called in. I joined earlier, but I went off because of what I was doing. So let me start with the bus, the transport stuff. I don't think that thing is feasible, except if they have been able to muzzle and intimidate transporters. These are private transporters. How are they going to? What are the modalities? How are they going to do it? The whole thing looks funny. It goes the same way that these people they try to do popular things that the people will like. They see that people want to travel this season, so they will now catch on that to get people's attention to say they are doing something, but they left the main substance of the matter, things that are wrong with Nigeria: poor infrastructure, lack of jobs, high cost of foodstuff, high cost of living, fuel increases. These are the things that the economy in particular is what they're supposed to tackle, but they're doing something else. This goes to show that these people don't have any plan. They just want to come, they observe what Nigerians are saying, and they just throw one thing there so that people will to divert attention. This talk about transport is what will be going on now. This 50% or whatever is what will be going on after some time. If you go make your own inquiries, well, those people they even mentioned their those transport companies they mentioned, they may not have done any thorough relationship approval or thorough work with them before announcing this thing. So it's just a sudden thing. They just want to make anything they can do to make their government popular. It's what they're trying to do, but it will not work. At the end of the day, you see that everything is messed up. Then coming to Fubara, it's unfortunate what is going on, but like CM just said now, how can you ask a man who purportedly, even though we know the way he was elected and everything, but he's now a governor, you want to lord it over him? The agreement is screwed to one side. Nigeria, what you read now, I sent you the video where the man was talking. That man himself. If you see, you find it. I sent you the clip when I saw it earlier this morning. The man who said he was the witness, he was there. And then, like you said, Adoke Amesemeka asked the question.
That means
Adoke
they
has been a
will
long
play the
time.
video tomorrow, certainly. Thank you very much. I've not checked it. We need to play the video
Okay.
tomorrow.
So Adoke Amesemeka, I think if Adoke is with Fubara, he will tell Fubara the legal opinion because he has been a long-standing lawyer. Adoke is not anyhow lawyer. He's straightforward. Probably that is why he has not been given sana. He doesn't care. He has been practicing law since mid-80s or so, after he went to school. So he's one of our heroes in the 1980 Nations Cup, like Sim said. So like CM said, he knows everything. I think they will advise this footballer on what to do. If footballer decides to do as Tinubu told him to do, it means he has, like Sparklak said, he has signed his death warrant. They will easily remove him at any point. But I don't think that will happen. Secondly, you can see that these people are just a bunch of crooks. Tinubu and his men. This is the hallmark. What they just did that day is the hallmark of people, gangsters, people who are like mafias, who run things, who are underground men of the underworld. That is the way they run things. So the country has really been captured. I don't know. It's left for Nigerians, like we used to say, to stand up. I don't know for how long people will accept this kind of thing that's going on. They have turned everything upside down, pocket the judiciary, and they are running the country the way they like. How can the president say he's doing proclamation? Doesn't even know the legal implication of what he was even saying. If that was the word he really used, according to that man who made that comment, who said he was there. It's a very sad thing. I hope that Rivers people will talk to their governors, whichever way they want to. And I'm sure by now you'll be receiving calls from right, left, and center to stand firm. Because Wike was not dictated to when he was governor. Tinubu was never dictated to when he was governor. And Tinubu still runs Lagos. Rivers people should not allow this man to run their country. After all, Wike was not a rich man before he came into politics. He just read law and then somebody found his way into politics. He's now trying to lord it over Rivers. They shouldn't accept it. They should tell him to his face that he can't dictate to them. Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Idubisi. It's good to have you here. Thank you very much for that video you sent. I'll make sure that we talk about it extensively tomorrow. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate you all. So let's quickly give our final submission right now. Coming back again to give us a mandate. Give us a mandate. Although you don't forget giving a final submission, but let's just quickly do 3 minutes so that we'll round up. Give us a mandate. You should never sleep. Your 3 minutes start now. You remember 2 minutes.
So
now.
one do that 33:10. Quick, right? well, thank you for today. As they talk one and that one they happen. As they talk one and that
And
one
you talk one another one. Now wait till I be one talk. Nigeria matter be as it get there.
You don't know I see that now. Obaseki reforms. God have mercy.
It's Obaseki do what?
Obaseki's reform. 2 refineries in Edo take delivery of 5,000 barrels of crude oil.
For injury time. Now, which time do that for injury?
No mind now. Government no let them do them. No mind now. They lie.
In the private chat. God have mercy.
For this injury time, right?
My brother.
Jesus Christ. The more you look,
maybe one cash out. You want that one cash out.
You know, cash out. Federal government no give them oil. You just the top line. They no give them oil.
Oza oil feed. Instead of us, maybe just call us Ozwo.
Good night.
Also, now I be like saying na comic relief. Na say
All of them are comedian now. All of them.
Two
Ozuoepi.
reference those take deliverance. Now wow.
He no function. He
All
don't
right.
build and see. They don't commission. I know they work.
Thank you. Thank you. Mashallah, if you are there, sir, your 3 minutes. Thank you.
I'm here. Oh. Nigeria matter. Every day that they bring in new ones. Confuse people. Confuse people in government.
You know headline.
Last minute now, you say you receive crude oil from federal government. Who will give you? I mean, you don't TIFA. I mean, an illegal bunkering unit. You convert to something. For me, Tinubu, continue your godfatherism. Just continue the way you are doing. Your end is very near because you want to turn yourself to God. You open your mouth, tell us you will steal our mandate and run away to it. You did it. You have taken it now. You are not turning senior godfather. Wike is your your recruit training. And Fobora, if it were you, you contested for election, you won. The president does not have any right over you. Just the way people voted for Obi and he won, but Tinubu decided to steal it. You didn't steal your own. Somehow you got it. Anyway, anyhow, you got it. Run your government. Wike has nothing to hold you on. And you will not be the first governor that this rubbish is being acted on. You have all the right, you have the people of Rivers on your side. All the stealing and embezzling of public fund is what they want you to do. And if it's your turn to do your own stealing, no problem. But you don't want Wike to be involved. That's why you're making noise. Because you and Wike, you know how you be taking the money since. My friend, as a governor, rule your own 4 years. And if God gives you the grace to get another 4 years, good luck to you. You have 4 years to prove yourself to your people and stop listening to the president that does not know what he's doing. A man does not know what he's doing. The country is in a mess. He has not solved that. He wants to solve Rivers' problem. Nigerians, if you like the way you are living, they have said it that people can't buy chicken in Ibadan. They can't buy chicken. Chicken, not talk of fish. It was fish we were complaining before. Now chicken has entered. The next one is malu. Yeah, that means we are not even eating again. We're just existing. Right. Nigerians, come out. It's time to come out and protest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Oga Mashallah. God bless you. Thank you for your time with us today. Okay, let me come on Mr. F. Emmanuel. If you are there, sir, please give us your final submission. 3 minutes.
All right, Mr. Elvis, thank you again for giving me opportunity to speak again. Like I said earlier, for me, this thing Nigeria has happened to me, and River State has also happened to me. That's double tragedy. You know why this thing is paining me? Because I know the nitty-gritty of what the frame of my state is. By the grace of God, have worked a little in Ministry of Works before I got into the banking system. So I'm not, how will I put it, a newcomer to this terrain. It pains me a lot that it's my person that this thing is happening to. So right now I'm yakally bewildered that this is what is happening to my quiet, humble Fubara. However, that's one adage they say you have to learn on the job.
At this point in time, he has no choice than to learn on the job and be strong and grow on it. Let him make some mistake. Let him learn on that mistake and get better. I believe in politics, nobody was born a politician. We venture into it. I will navigate our process and our life through it and became whoever we want to become, whether godfatherism or no godfatherism. Wike was a ticket seller. He was one disturbing everybody who has paid ticket or who has not paid ticket before he even became a Obiapo chairman and all that. So, like I said, let him learn on the job. In the process, he will make some mistake. You will learn on it, and you get stronger. So at this point, I would say, Mr. Fubara, shine your eye, look at your back, your cabinet. Have to be very careful.
Hey, what's that? What's that noise, sir?
I don't think it's from here. So watch your back and be firm. Don't allow anybody to bamboozle you. In River State, we have different kind of ethnic, setting. We have the Ogoni, we have the Riverlands people, which is where you're coming from, the Ijo people. We have the Aquarians. We also have the Andoni and the Ahoda, the Che, which is my area. I'm from Ahoda East, which is quite very close to.
I don't talk water or other people.
No, now cool down now. What's in your own now? Black Panther, calm down.
I don't talk water.
The speaker to Fubara now, I mean, not the one that defected. He's from Ahoda West. So he's a brother to me too. So somehow, we are still in the scheme of things. So what I will say, finally, before I give space for Dr. CM, is Nigeria, please, let's not allow politicians to transact on our destiny. Because what happened in River State is a gentleman transaction that took place there. If not that the thing went this way, you and I wouldn't have known that this is how it used to be. How can the president bring out an agreement outside constitution? Can you imagine that? These are people's destiny. 2-3 men will just sit down somewhere and agree on our destiny, and we are folding our hands. No. Whether River State, any state at all in Nigeria, it shouldn't be. Everything should be done within the ambit of the constitution, which is the right thing to do. So I leave at this point and say, let's awake, get back our country, keep talking, and also put much more action to whatever we talk about, especially for those of you that are back home in Nigeria. Please, as you are listening to us, you're hearing us, as we are advocating for one Nigeria and freedom from the shackle of this beautiful kamikaze, we pray that you make use of this opportunity that people are talking about so that we liberate ourselves from this dungeon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Oga F. Emmanuel. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Black Panther, please give us your final submission.
Thank you, Mr. Naija Watch. I order people, I don't want go water. Make I talk them again because I know I order people very well. They don't talk water. So I want to say one thing. You see, we all are getting this thing very wrong concerning what the president did. See, this thing is a party issue. It's not a presidential issue. So anything the president did is at his own risk. So when the party PDP, the hierarchy of the party PDP meet, That is who the governor will bow to, not the president. And like I said in my submission, he cannot do anything. If president, he cannot do anything because it's a party issue. It's not a national issue. So when they took it, Amesimaka know what he's saying. That is why I am so confident, because the man Amesimaka, I've met him once. I know him very clearly. He's a stunt man and very strong in terms of making decisions. That was why we had those questions that he asked. There is no how the president can do what, can come and tell us that he is the chairman and leader of PDP. He can't do that. All he did was to say, oh, listen to this one. That paper is signed. That paper, I told you people, that paper is nonsense. What he did was to try to hand twist the governor. Let's see if he will really know what is going on. But the governor has a national chairman to cry to. That is why PDP just waiting, looking at him. By the time the leader of PDP comes, he will close his mouth. He doesn't have power over PDP governor. Irrespectively, he has Wike on his side. He doesn't have, Wike knows it now. They think Fubara is a mumu. That's why they say he signed. Even if he signed 20, all I know, when it comes to party issue, the party leadership in the person of Atiku is the only one and only one that have right over issue of PDP as present as we are talking. So let Rivers State people not just be disturbing themselves. You enjoy yourself for nothing. This man cannot do anything against Rivers State governor. He cannot do it. The only thing he can do is just to say, I will not give you, I won't give you your constitutional allocation, which is, to me, is that all he can do? That is all he can do. And that is unconstitutional. As they will say, it's unconstitutional with the rickety constitution we have. It's unconstitutional. So all River State people, hold on to your governor. The president of Nigeria, selected president, doesn't have power over the PDP governor. And for Edo State, they're just coming now. They are just dancing kuruba. No, they've stopped that in refinery cannot function. They told him without presidential order. So you are practicing a unitary system. Nobody is going to give you allocation of oil because the Fulani does not want anything good in Nigeria. So you have it because Fulani is in charge of your oil. So president of governor of Edo State, just stop all these shenanigans you are doing. I stand my ground. Nobody will give you oil. As long as you be PDP person, nobody will give you oil. If you like, make you take it. They deceive your people there, your gullible followers. You don't have power over Nigerian oil, and nobody will ever and ever, till Jesus Christ come, to give you oil. So your rhetoric will not work. All these Olodo governors. Thank you, Mr. Nanja Watch.
Black Panther, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for that wonderful submission. Mr. Dubisi, please give us your financial submission, sir. 30 minutes. Then I'll come to Augustine. Thank you, sir.
All right. Let me go back to the Fubara Wike feud. Fubara should be made to understand by those who know the law very well, like Barrister Duke and Mr. Meka, that what he signed does not have the force of law. It's not what can be implemented by law, except if he wants to catapult, or if he wants to dance to their tune and join APC, which means he won't even be safe. Even if he feels the best way to join APC so that he will be left alone, they will still find a way to deal with him. So let him just stay by the law. He's elected just like Tinubu as a governor, and Tinubu is as INEC declared him. I don't call him that name. It's not, as far as I'm concerned. he stole a mandate. So he should just store away that is copy of that paper. The paper doesn't have the force of law. Let him what he can do, just like CM said, he can, if he even does 10% or 30% of what Gigi did in Anambra, Rivers people will be so, he will even gain more followers. Let him just focus on working for the Rivers people. Begin to work and just work for them, sacrifice himself. I mean, what I mean by sacrifice is by working for them, and they shouldn't be distracted by any other thing. And then let him continue that way. The court has already said that those lawmakers that defected are no longer lawmakers. I know that they've gone to court and they say they are withdrawing their cases or whatever, but he should stay firm. That thing he signed doesn't have force of law. Tinubu doesn't have any control over him. In fact, it's even his party that can, his PDP party that can call him and they will discuss with him and find an amicable way out. But he shouldn't implement that. He just face his job and work for the Rivers people, for the betterment of Rivers. So that with him, this issue of godfatherism might die in Rivers. That is what I feel he should do. In any attempt by him to appease Tinubu in a way, he's signing his death warrant, like Patula said. Tinubu is always trying, looking for every chance to claim stuff. And Rivers has money. And APC wants to take over that state by all means. And I know that at the end of the day, Wike will join them. Because whatever he's doing now, I don't think he's in the good books of the PDP leadership any longer. So, but for Barash, if he wants to maintain a good name that will live after he has left the office, he should work for the rest of people so he will stand as a man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. All right. The final person on the panel is Augustine. Augustine, I beg, give us your final 3 minutes. Let's round up.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Niger Watch. Just to lend support to the issues at stake now. Number one, the people of Rivers State should stand behind Fubara. He is a governor like any other governor in Nigeria. We've never had a case of somebody. I've never like Wike dictating from afar what to do and what not to do. I mean, it's uncalled for. And then PDP, this is the time. The iron is hot now. This is the time to pay Wike back in his own coin. And by so doing, you reorganize, dissolve all the PDP executives from ward level to local to state level in Rivers State, pending further notice. Then you can organize the election so that any Wike influence should be jettisoned. Just remove them completely. Then thirdly, for the job people, I stand with you. I believe my motto of life is fair play. I don't care. We are discussing Nigerian politics. What is good for Ikwere should be best for Ijo. That's why I joined them in saying, eyes on, is on, eyes on, is on, kimemie, emie, asawana, wana, asawana, wana, asawana, wana. So they should not relent. Liberation is on the way. River State must be liberated. Thank you very much, Niger Watch. Hopefully we convene again tomorrow. Thank you. God bless you. That is the little I could say today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gassim. God bless you, sir. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us today. We've come to the end of this broadcast. It's been a long day, 4 hours. Thank you so much, everybody. Give us a Monday. Thank you very much, Amashallah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my brother, Black Panther, F. Emmanuel. Thank you, sir. Mr. Debussy, thank you very much. And Augustine once more. And there's only one person that actually called in today. That is Madam, that our Madam that called earlier on. I forgot her name. Thank you very much, Mama, for calling in earlier on. I think Nelly also. Yes, Tammy. Okay, Mother Tammy. Yes. And those of you on the comment section, starting with Mother of All, Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy, for all you do. And those of you that supported us today as well financially, may God bless every one of you. We appreciate you all. Thank you for those of you that liked, that shared. Thank you very much. Those of you that subscribed to us as well, thank you. For those of you that are going to be playing back this video later on, please don't forget to subscribe to us, and don't forget to like and share the video. Let our voices go far. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can join us on our live interaction. Thank you very much, my people. Now, we'll draw the curtain. It's been a long day. I'll see you guys again by God's grace tomorrow by 6 p.m. Good night and bye for now.
I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, go there, biza. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan akanbi. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me. Show me love, I go show you love. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. But I know they do competition with anybody. Forgive me, show me love, I go show you love. Kama bara walo ninu ife kan. I know they do competition with anybody. If I offend you, forgive me, show me love, I go show you love.